welcome back for more Borderlands D&D. Last time was mostly not too big of a deal. Mostly. It was a lot of talking, planning, going back and forth on how you guys wanted to handle stuff, getting set up, getting your long rests after getting up from your long rest. Finishing organizing and checking in with a couple of people you had on Gehenna, one of which was Steelbeard, who gave you the heads up of things were kind of weird in one area, and it got progressively less worse as you got away from it, like a bit of like an epicenter situation. You did find out that the Lance are no longer in a cohesive blockade around the planet. You guys, Bertram reached out to some of his contacts to try and find Straunt, where he got a little bit of a heads up on where he might be. The little bit of a tip and lead he got led them to you all to heading towards... Shoot, where's that paper? You know, paper's gone. I kind of remember anyways. It's fine. You guys heading towards the city of False Peaks on Gehenna. It's one of the few actual major cities. There were a few goons that were basically was it? Bertram reached out to a few other mercenaries who said they were effectively being treated as goons in an area they didn't recognize on the galactic maps. So with that detail, everybody decided here, and blissfully and thankfully for my mental state, left most of the NPCs elsewhere.
You're welcome.
It's good because I was going to start developing new personalities, and who knows if they could take over or not today.
Excellent. Just sit back, wait for them to handle everything.
I believe the only two people that you have coming with you currently are Terry, who I don't think Thad will ever let out of his sight again as Crystal, and Bo.
If I could trust you not to try to mind control him and, have him stab the party. Maybe.
I didn't stab the party.
No, right. You specifically came up and stabbed me.
I didn't want to stab you. You had to.
Also, Terry, because we're...
That's neither here nor there. We were picking up with you guys coming back into the area and coming to land at the edge, the city of False Peaks. Which is in this mountainous region of the planet. It is spires spiraling up from the tall ridge lines, bridges and floors and levels to the city, interconnecting between ravines that go deeper and deeper down for a good ways. With a little bit of occasionally in some areas you can see some smoke or similar gases rising from some kind of geothermal activity down at the base of these ravines. But yeah, so spires going up and down. It has an odd mix of a Western, an old West city front and old feudal Japan architecture clashing together in weird ways here and there. People milling about. Not very many spaceships landing here. There's no really spaceports, but you got a smaller transport ship, so you could probably park it nearby on one of the little plateaus and get over to the place.
I was under the impression we were getting dropped off because a lot of that's going toward the evacuation efforts.
You were given a small one, from my understanding, unless you want Bo to take off and handle with that. But you were basically given a small transit one that wouldn't be a good for carrying a bunch of people kind of situation. It's remember I told you guys came in initially and it was effectively a 12-person sit-down flight? I'm going to take that silence to mean no. This isn't a very large spaceship. It's effectively only meant to handle up to upwards of 10 and maybe 12 people. And with you guys, that's most of the space, and then you include Princess.
Whatever works.
So it's a small one that you guys have on hand as transportation. And because there's a lot of questions and concern about this, if anybody was mind controlled as they entered the planet, I messaged you, it's okay, we're all set.
He hands people pieces of paper, says, "Do not react." Everybody goes about their day.
Everybody goes about their day.
Me checking my phone, and I was like, what? turns out the vibration was just the weather.
Ah,
Or was it? Dun dun dun.
On a side note, really random, I just noticed why it's always been so hot in our fucking room, Max.
Why?
One of the windows has been cracked.
Oh.
You know?
We have
That would be
discovered
good.
things today. I'm just sitting finally at the level to see it.
Like mildly cracked or like...
Like mildly, like a quarter inch at most.
And for the cool air to leak out and the hot air to get in.
So, you guys were coming in for a landing. Is there anything in particular you would like before you guys get down there, or as you guys are getting down there?
basically all we can do is just, like, look over the map as we get there. Not even like a good one, just whatever the echo's filling out.
Yeah, it's not exactly an amazing one right now.
But everything else on planet's just already happening. I guess, looking around as we're landing, does it look like, oh shit, the quarantine's lifted, people are leaving, is hitting the city, or does it look more day to day?
There's gonna be some obvious things, but I guess if there's a chance for details, roll a perception check.
Sure. 15 on the die plus 8 for 23.
23. So it does seem to be like there's some buzz and activity. The city seems busier than you normally would have expected. From like what little you knew about this beforehand. You do, again, occasionally will be watching, you'll spot like one, like here, there's a handful of people being dropped off before shit takes off back towards the direction that you know would be the slow evacuation.
Just spaceporting.
So basically it's people just getting people there and back and there and back a little bit. And it seems like maybe a little bit overcrowded for the streets, but it's hard to say how much is overcrowded and how much is just this place to be kind of busy sometimes.
Okay, we got a secret lab somewhere in the city, probably. Not exactly my forte. Anybody have any ideas? Big craggy things are probably a good option.
Aside from asking the locals.
I'm on that too, but I don't want to, like, tip them off too hard.
Away.
Yeah. I guess Princess be on the lookout for things that feel like they shouldn't be there. Like a super duper large air conditioner for something that isn't, you know what I mean? Signs of underground base.
I mean, she can be on the look for it as you guys walk around,
Yeah.
if she wants to do that.
Unless somebody else has something clever, I guess just keep a lookout. Crystal, you wouldn't know any, like, typical ancient chicanery, would you?
Oh, this isn't ancient location. This is Jacob's things.
Well, if it's a retrofitted Jacobs thing, then Cass is on that, but if it's ancient, then that's more yours.
Would I know any ancient typical construction things? How they build their secret bases?
Roll an intelligence check. Let's see how much you got.
First
Part of
one
me
is
hopes you weren't
6.
just the most bored office worker in the
Second
universe.
one is a 5.
Oh god.
That's what's
She was the most bored office worker.
Jesus Christ, she never left the fucking cubicle.
Nope.
You see, I didn't really deal with the secret base construction type things. Mostly I was trying to figure out how to play solitaire.
What did you deal with?
Oh, when I was told to go there, shoot things, or transport this from here to there. And I got to go see the world. But that's usually transport out in town, out in the world things, not transport materials to this location. Actually, I probably did transport materials now that I think about it. But didn't really ask a whole lot of questions, as I wasn't being paid to ask a lot of questions.
You know, yeah.
In hindsight, probably should have asked more questions.
Well, since it was mentioned, shot in the dark, Cass, you don't know anything about any underground facilities here in this town, do you?
Do I?
Would you like to roll an intelligence check?
Yeah. After I get my intelligence, I'm not. Oh, that doesn't help at all. Oh, I got nat 20.
Cool. No, not really in False Peaks. Nothing that you set up, at least. You do have some knowledge of the False Peaks because it was a big city, so Sterling did a little bit of research on the place. It is, as I mentioned before, with a little haze come up, it is a city that heavily relied on the geothermal below it. That's why it's here. It's one of the big power plant areas and producers of energy on the planet. You do know that there is a number of infrastructure stretching below what you would see as the city, or in some cases between the cities, because like I said, there's sections of it that are platforms going down into the ravine and across layers, and inside those stone structures, there would be more infrastructure that can be hidden out of sight.
Are we basically just on top of a volcanic plateau?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. How's your fire
I'm gonna relay
resistance
that
going,
information
guys?
as best as I can.
Okay.
I don't think we ever built anything here.
Well, if I were a mad scientist, I'd probably have a volcano lair, so I guess we'll start there.
Well, yeah.
So I look around for random giant smokestacks.
I gesture at the random smokestacks that are already happening.
Random sulfur smelling smokestacks.
I gesture at the same smokestacks.
Is the whole planet over a volcano?
Well, the city
This whole
is.
planet smells like
Yeah.
sulfur.
Oh, this is awful.
Maybe.
Okay, princess, keep a tentacle out and tell us if you feel anything.
I would give a thumbs up, but they don't have thumbs.
The tentacle goes blue blue.
Blah, 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 blah.
It's like shadow puppets them together to make a thumb.
Cute.
Okay, are we all going out with one big group, or are we splitting up to try to take different portions of the city?
Do we want to split up? Is that really the best idea?
I don't think it's a good idea.
What if one of us gets mind controlled and
Well,
we're
it
gone?
wouldn't be singular
know.
groups.
But what if two of us get mind controlled?
It would need to be at least 3 at the same time.
That's possible.
That's crazy.
I don't think we should do different groups.
Only 2 of us who haven't been mind controlled. Three of us who haven't been mind controlled. So that's what, 3 groups at most?
Okay, big group, a fucking city, and a secret volcano base. Sure, that's fine. Let's go.
So everybody, what's the plan here? Sorry, that was a lot of back and forth.
We look.
Seems
As
that
group?
we're just basically having to go about, see if we can find anything weird, and then investigate it
Yeah, that's
as group.
okay. That's what I'm making sure. Question for the ship: are you leaving it here? Are you leaving Bo with the ship since he was the pilot? How are we handling things?
How you want to handle the ship, though?
Yeah, but
Fuck you! This is me asking you above game. How you want to handle him? You
He's
are in
his
control of
own
the
man.
situation.
he's
He
his
is
own
his own man.
person.
Listen, except his wife is right there, and he's gonna listen to her because she knows this planet better.
Ah, so it's entirely on Max.
Don't give me responsibility.
This is me asking you guys as a genuine question, just because there are ups and downs to both, and I don't want to be the one who made the decision, and you guys went, well, why wasn't this there?
Howard.
I am sometimes.
Sometimes.
This is your guys' strategy, your guys' group to control. It is up to you where he is going right now. He's listening to you.
Send them to help people back and forth until we give them a signal to come back.
You can do that.
Sound good?
Unless he really wants to go find a secret volcano there.
I mean, we could have him fly around over and look for things from above ground, too.
Ants might shoot him down, though. If they're still actively shooting down ships, of course.
They're
Are
not.
they
That's
still
like
doing
I would
that in the
assume
area
that
now?
they are.
Are they still doing what? Sorry, my thing is a little bit more.
Shooting down ships in the area.
No, they're actually not shooting down ships in the area. Like I said, the whole
That's
blockade
nice
thing
of
fell
them.
apart.
How's aerial reconnaissance sound, everyone, then?
if it's what
Sounds
he
good to
wants to
me.
do. His wife says yes.
I don't really want to walk down there. What kind of planet is it? Like, what's it look like? Just a volcano?
No, it's more like mostly savanna, a little bit of savanna, deserty areas, some mountainous ranges and terrains. There are there's like a couple good green patches towards like the more temperate areas towards the equator of this place.
Mm.
But for the most part, if it helps, this planet was designed and has the energy of old Wild West, a lot of it. And most planets in Borderlands are fairly fairly singular in their climates.
And I've been here before?
Yes.
How many times?
I don't know an exact number. Does it matter the exact number?
No, a lot or a little?
I'd say at least a decent, probably leaning towards the lower amount side.
Yeah, it's better if I don't go on planet very much, because a lot of people down there don't like me.
Can they recognize you?
It's a cesspool for bounties.
Even with it being cut off from everything forever?
There's crime down
Again, reminder, it hasn't been cut off from everything forever.
there. For a lot of people, a lot of old crimes, a lot of people go down there to hide out. And then I sniff them out, and I get a big bounty because it's been a while since I've been there.
I think, as a reminder, Sterling locked this planet down around 25-ish years ago. Is when he
So I'm
locked
hunting
this
down a
planet
bunch of old people. That's why they don't like me. Too easy.
Eh,
They're on the verge of death anyway.
but okay, I guess if you're staying with the ship, then everybody else is walking along.
I mean, I thought we were doing a aerial thing.
We gotta do both.
I'll still go on planet.
Okay.
I was making jokes. Not funny. Not funny jokes.
It's okay.
So everybody's basically just gonna hit the city, start roaming, try to find something weird, start investigating from something weird.
Yeah.
If that's the case, would someone like to roll me 3d20s? Probably one from each person.
Got a 13.
Got a 12.
Okay. Okay.
Is everyone rolling, or how many people?
I asked for 3 total.
Uno más.
All
I
right,
have 2.
14.
Hey.
14. 12, 13, 14. A very middle of the route day. I was wondering how long this would take y'all.
An average amount of time.
We're doing better than average. We're doing better than
Slightly
average.
better than average.
Technically, the average would be 13, I believe, then. Because 12 and 14 and 13. Okay.
Easy math.
For my last question here, just out of curiosity, somebody roll me a d6. Because I'm just pointing at the map and pointing at areas that would make sense for me, and I want to see roughly where you'll find it.
D6 has gotta be someone else. Okay.
That's right. What did he say? It came through kind of...
I roll these.
Oh, you said you roll.
I let a moment of silence if anybody else wanted to roll, and I went to another.
No, that's fine.
A 2.
A 2. Okay.
That's good this time.
So you guys are going to spend a few hours at least roaming the city streets, bouncing from corner to corner, going through everything. You know, I was gonna do something. I was gonna keep rolling, but I realized, yes, there actually is a small problem of caste might be recognized here. Would you like to gamble with me, Max?
Is where your hat
Aw.
different?
Yeah.
High or low?
Low.
Even or odd?
Even.
Okay. So as you guys are walking on a lower floor, you don't go like all the way to the bottom, but like you step off of the, what I would say like ground zero of the city is, which is like the ground level of the like tops of these little plateauish areas that most of like the spires and other taller portions of the city are built on. You're gonna go down a couple of floors in one of the ravines on your wandering path. Again, bustling city, people bouncing around a lot. It seems a bit crowded, more crowded than normal. As you guys are walking through, you can hear chatter and talking about it. People are trying to figure out what's going on. You can hear talking about connections to the outside coming back. People getting brought in. Rumors are talking about weird things happening in some of the more like frontier areas of even this place that are thankfully towards like the other side of the planet, and people seem grateful for that. There's some talks of like some weird people doing stuff, and some of like most of them seem to be like, oh, they're acting weird, but a few of them were saying some odd things about how they looked off. Like they didn't have like the right form, how they moved, something was different off. Joints that weren't quite where they were supposed to be, or some other situations and issues. I'm giving you guys more of this because you have a lot of people in your charity who just have high passive perceptions.
Did they give a region for the lizard people?
For the weird ass people?
Just that they're like, by the north, south, west, east?
It seems to be, with how they're talking and what you guys know of the map, it's not exactly in the ring, but it seems to be in like the questionables to the very edge of the okay ring is where this seems to be coming from. And again, it's not a bunch of them, it's only a few of them, so it doesn't seem like it's a prolific amount of whatever's happening yet.
I'll just trust that translates to a region that we know and can identify.
Like I said, like you remember how we talked about how there's like the ring of the epicenter of this happening, and then there's the oh no, this ain't so okay, this is the safe okay now.
That's like planet-wide though.
Yeah, this is people being brought here from around the planet.
Okay.
Like I said, this is where the safe zones were in the big cities. They're bringing people from there to places like this that can handle the intake and keeping people safe. Because again, travel is very fast in Borderlands. At least when ships get involved. So, yeah, you guys are walking along one of the lower ones. You're passing probably an area with like a little market area selling different things. Some of them are like saddles for devils. Some of them are parts for vehicles around the area. They seem to have like a bit of a favor. You're noticing it what seems sort of like a motorcycle with a bit of a hover engine to it, even if it can't get very far off the ground below it. A number of different guns and everything are for sale, and even if they don't seem to like the Jacobs as you guys know it, it seems a lot of their stuff is kind of at least loosely based off of it, and it is maybe spun away from it a bit in the 25-some years that it's been on its own, and tech has continued to grow a bit. And as you guys are walking along this, you hear like a bit of a yell and a shout, which isn't that odd because gunfights, things happen. Like I said, this is still a little bit more like frontier areas. The whole planet's a little bit more like frontier energy. But then you hear like a weird one of the yells is weird and kind of like resonancy a little bit in its voice. Enough so that like Tanya and Crystal, and I'd say probably Bertram, both have that little like feeling of something wrong and oh no, something off. Something off in the sense of like moldy people off, maybe. Oh yeah, I forgot that in the recap. We found out people were moldy.
I'm especially moldy.
At some point, while they're walking around, before we found stuff, Tanya would have just sent Evans a text saying moldy.
Fair. We respect it.
Hey, you guys hear that thing that don't sound quite right?
The yelling?
Yeah, something's kind of off with that yelling. That's not normal bandit screaming yelling or people getting shot yelling.
Well, maybe it's a lead.
Like, is it a lead we want to walk into?
We're going to anyway. Want is no longer a factor.
Yeah, we're walking around for hours. We don't have much choice, but hopefully they could lead us back somewhere, maybe.
Go toward the noise.
You're so calm about this.
We've been through some shit,
bloodthirsty.
dog. We've been through some shit.
And I'm
The
not
noise.
screaming. Is it going to change anything?
No, I was just expecting some more like bloodthirsty excitement, I guess I should say. You guys didn't jump to that.
We're tired.
Our bloodthirsters are all dead.
I don't believe that's true, but okay.
There's a bit of a mental conflict at the moment.
To mold or not to mold.
Okay, so you mosey your way over to the area that you start to hear the screaming from. You heard the yelling and odd noise from, I guess. Yeah, you walk over there, and it's between a few of the buildings that are pressed up against the actual stone walls. This ravine, you can see between them it's like a little alley where you can see a couple of pipes and other things where it seems like power line or infrastructure bit was built down here to fuel and of course run everything. And as you step back into the area, well, you don't find anybody living per se, but it definitely looks like something happened here, as there's a good bit of blood splattered across the area from what seems to be some kind of fight or violence that has occurred. About half of a person, the lower half, laying in the alley. There seems to have been some acidic substance that was used of some kind, because you're starting to see metal corroding and stone being ate away by something like a viscous liquid on it.
All right, so we got mutated people or genetically altered thingies. Or just beasts that spit acid. But that sounded like a people scream with something wrong to it.
At this point, we have to hope it's one of the above two. I guess if somebody wants to make sure they don't have anything on them, I'll see about finding a bit of a trail.
All right. Investigation to search and survival to find trail.
Give Bertram guidance.
I'm gonna use
That is
that
fair.
guidance on the investigation, because that is a much lower number.
Well, the investigation is for whoever's checking the body and seeing if they have
Never
anything.
mind then. I'll keep my
The
roll.
survival is just for you to find a trail.
I think we're good there. But the investigation would probably happen first, so whoever does that, do now.
Yeah, that's fair.
You don't want to check their pockets, Krista? Add more to your hoard?
I would like to check their pockets, but I personally do not want to check their pockets.
Terry, do it.
That is something Gary is good at.
You want Terry to go
Why
touch
not?
the pockets of the weird substance thingy guy?
No, actually. You know
Fine,
what?
you'd be good at
I've been volunteered for it. I'm gonna go check their pockets myself.
Upon the idea of someone else getting to the loot first, Thaddeus decides against caution.
Ask, is he a loot horde in the in the co-op Borderlands series you've done?
No.
Yes,
That was a
but.
quick
No.
answer.
No, there is no no. It is yes, but. There's a worse one.
My loot hoarding is reactive at this point. I need to grab things before it gets grabbed.
Mm-hmm.
And then I hold on to them for forever. And then eventually dole them out.
Ian and Caleb
Why do you
feed
need
off
to
of
hold
each
on to
other.
them?
It's
You
awful.
dole them out once their level's too low.
No, I dole them out once I look at them and think, oh, this would be good for Arik, or this would be good for Medina and all of that.
That doesn't mean that I'm not looking at something and then it disappears.
You were reading that, not anymore.
That does. That's rarely ever me.
You have to pick it up and read it in your inventory. Otherwise, it's just gonna disappear.
Like out of 10 times, maybe once or twice is me.
That said, you've upgraded the bank like a psychopath.
I've only upgraded it twice. Once. Twice.
Is that the one that you just locked to that playthrough? Or that the one you can go and share between characters?
Playthrough, I think.
Playthrough, I think.
Roll your die.
Why would you do that?
Between character ones.
Never upgrade that. Never upgrade that.
I have some of the
Upgrade
very
thing you can
weapons I
share
want to hold
between
on to.
Bro's
characters.
hoarding, now roll your
Yeah.
die.
I have a natural 1 because of disadvantage.
Excellent.
Bravo.
You take 5 points of corrosive damage
Owie.
as you are digging around, and some of the acidic liquid hits your fingers and starts to sizzle.
Don't. It should have been obvious. Don't touch the liquids. Say, shaking whatever's remaining off my hands.
You do that, and you guys watch as it hits another portion of the body. It just sizzles and eats through it.
Meanwhile, the survival is 17 plus 13 for 30.
Damn. Well, as you take a look around, you can start to see it. It's a little hard to catch just because they were spewing. It seems like a lot of the stuff back here got coated in that liquid and was burning away at stuff. But there's some slight ways that the acid was eating through some things on one of the buildings that makes you feel like those are less, oh no, accidental attack, and more purposely burnt into for being used as handholds to climb up.
So then with that line of logic, do they manage to find a bunch of handholds going down or only up?
At the moment, it seems like they're going up.
Okay. I point them out. My eyes do linger on Princess. But then I go, I guess we're gonna climb this.
You guys are asking Princess to keep an eye out for stuff, correct?
She's the only one with
Yes.
ground
Would
ability.
you mind rolling me a perception check as Princess, the Medina, just so you can see what she picks up on her tremor since you guys are going?
The perception, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. $25.
Okay. So how do you guys want to handle this?
25. Okay. Great. If the handhold's going upward are all we have, then I'm pointing group toward it and gonna start up.
Alright. You guys going to go up the wall here? Are you guys going to try to go up, like, this is like I said, this is like against the ravine area. Are you guys going to try to go up on the buildings here and go higher? Go to the next floor up and try to check this area there? How do you guys want to, like, what do you guys want to do?
At this point in time, this is the only trail that I have, so I'm literally just going to directly follow it. Meaning, if these things can be used as handholds, I'm gonna use them as handholds and footholds.
They do have that acid thing that burnt the hell out of.
They're still all goopy?
Yeah, like I said, this is all still actively kind of goopy.
Damn. Does it start to go away after a minute? Or is it like
Slowly,
on
it looks
there?
like yeah. It's kind of on there, but it does look like it's slowly like burning away how much it'll like eat away, but it's still at the point of, well, right now it could hurt you, it might take some time to get to not hurting you. Again, the other stuff along the side of the building, if you wish to climb, I'm just saying using the handholds might be a bad idea.
Well, if that's the case, then if there's an alternative path upward, or we can just kind of clock where it meets up and then traverse the city to get there, whichever one.
Okay. If you want to climb up and take a look, athletics check, please.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to say at the start. Was there's routes to go. It's just maybe when you say grab the handhold, it's not a good idea.
Didn't know they were actively wet.
That is fair.
That makes a difference.
It does.
I rolled an 8. So,
You guys watch it. Bertram
22.
starts to climb, and it's like up a little bit, and up a little bit, and then he gets to the top of the building because Jesus Christ. I didn't know your bonus was that high, but you said 8.
yeah, expertise, athletics.
Proficiency.
I was about to say, and Bertram grabs a weak piece of metal that an acid seems to have settled on that he didn't notice, but never mind. No, he doesn't. He's a ninja. Climbing up on top of it, taking a look around and trying to follow the handholds where they hit like the ravine and actual rock, you can see up above at the bottom of like where it reaches the ceiling of this area, and technically the bottom portion of the floor from above meets, and you can see where there's like an access hatch up there, and it seems to lead into that.
Then I guess calling their echoes via my helmet. Got an access patch.
Anybody else going up there with him so he's not just by himself up there?
You can climb
Well,
after
just
him.
put it as an access hatch.
Alright. Wait, what did you say, Matt?
See?
That was it. I just thought he gave the heads up for that if you guys want to follow up anyways.
See anything up there?
I mentioned the hatch thingy. That.
Barry crawls up there following him. Get a roll?
As they start to do hard work, I'm gonna tie off a rope and send it down.
That is fair. You guys have an easier way up if you would like with the rope. I have a feeling Barry might have been halfway up by the time that was done, though, because Barry got some oomph in him.
Barry
So,
halfway up
athletic?
as he sees the rope just come flying by him.
Athletics?
Everybody can get up top easy enough. If you want to do the athletics to climb the building on your own, sure.
$24.
Barry, you make it to the top, the rope gets tossed down, and other people are going to start climbing up, but you make it to the top quick, like I'm swarming up that wall like a monkey.
Barry's good at some things. Is that hatch closed or locked in any way?
It looks like it probably would be from here, yeah.
Can Barry try to rip it open?
Would you like to climb up there?
I already climbed up there, you said.
No, you climbed on top of the building because you were asking about
Oh.
that. I was saying the hatch is up higher up the ravine, on like the bottom of the next city.
Sure.
Or
I
like,
can... Sure. Do I need to give you another one, or is the previous one still good?
I would like for you to do it again because new wall, new stuff could happen, especially with this one. Well, everybody else is getting up. I guess Barry's going to
that's even
shoot straight
better.
up the end of the wall.
That's 26.
Okay, that's right. You get up there, and yeah, you start scaling the rock wall as everybody else starts to get pulled up onto the building top. You guys watch Barry very quickly lift himself up and swim up the wall. You get up top, and yeah, there is the access hatch there for the moment. It looks like
open,
normally
right?
it has a...
Sure. Oh,
Can I-
again?
I was gonna say, let me finish for you. It looks like normally it would have... No, it's good. I was just saying. It looks like it normally has a lock on it, but at the moment it looks like it was also, acidified. Meaning melted, in case I didn't get that point across.
Okay, so it just looks like it's a slightly melted, corroded piece of metal, right? Access hatch, right?
Yeah, the lock was. The door's still mostly there.
So it's already mostly broken.
Yeah, the lock is broken.
Is it already? Okay, so I can just open it?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. The lock's broken. The door's just there.
Opens the door.
Cool, you have an access panel. It opens up into a little bit of a crawl space. Thankfully enough room for you, but it might be a tight fit for you and some of the other bigger people here. But it's doable.
Roll a rope down. I can tie it off too.
You could probably crawl inside and find a place to tie it off to.
All right.
I shake
I
off the
found a thing.
genuine surprise that someone else has a rope.
I kept it from the mountain climbing thing, and we just have a Digistruct bag. There's no reason to get rid of it. It's been useful several times, actually. What size claim it was? Yeah. So I do that.
Okay. Barry disappears into the hatch. What's everybody else doing while he's getting that tied off? Anything fun?
Watching Princess's
Waiting.
ascent with great curiosity.
This is curl around the rope.
Princess, you're gonna have to roll me an athletics check. I don't think this rope's gonna hold you. That's a fair point.
All right. It's on the floor.
I'm gonna step away for a second.
Yeah. 19, 22, 26.
You can climb the building very easily. As Princess swims up, and then just individual tentacles grabbing different handholds, pulling herself up, almost like she's just slithering up the side.
So it's a building? Right.
Yeah.
Made out of.
Was it made out of?
Mhm.
Down here, mostly a mixture of things like concrete and metals.
I should just punch a hole through it and climb it up like that. Just...
Okay. You're just gonna start damaging the outside of the building to climb? That's okay. That can't end badly ever.
No, you're trying to be
As
sneaky.
you
I
start
forgot.
at the outside.
Are we
Oh
trying
no, I
to
was
be
just saying, you're supposed to say random building of somebody of the cities.
And they're evacuating anyway.
We're evacuating truth here, but yeah.
I didn't do it.
So she went for the full Doc-Ock. Understood.
Yeah, going up. Barry, you find a spot as you crawl a decent ways in, a little bit of the ways in to tie off your rope.
Awesome. I tie it off and toss it down.
Are you feeling lucky, Barry?
No, but let's gamble this.
I never said we were gambling. I just want to know if you're feeling lucky. So what's with up with the rest of the group?
Collecting rope, moving over to his rope, starting upward.
Okay. I have to ask. I am sorry if it seems repetitive, but you guys do whatever. I never know. Barry, taking a look in here, you can also see a little bit of light in here while you're up here as they're starting to climb up. Drag marks of like smeared blood.
How fun. So, we're all have like a chat call going on without everybody, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, more bloody smears over here. Like, I'm actually inside the thing. I'm not just like inside a vent somewhere, right?
Yeah, you're up in a vent. Like, not like in a vent, it's like an actual crawl space for maintenance tunnel, but like, you know what I mean.
Okay, so is there any room for anybody else, or do I need to keep going?
You'd probably have to keep going down some.
Okay. I'm gonna keep going, as otherwise there's no space for anybody else. Let's hope it don't eat me. I keep going.
And everybody starts to slowly file up, fill in the place. I'll probably ask Princess for one more athletics check just because of the rope thing and being a giant ass thresher. But otherwise, everybody else can get up there and slowly crawl in. If you have something on the way, do tell me.
One of you grab my rope and give it back to me when we're all up here?
Whomever is last.
Well, whoever's not Princess, who's last. Princess can't use rope.
The answer is yes. We could just say somebody grabs your rope and hand it off to you.
Okay. Just back to inventory. It is fine, just, I have to actually say that I do that.
You do have to say that you do things. That is how this game works.
Yes. Otherwise, gone forever.
So, everybody climbs up, gets inside. Just Princess's number real quick. I want to see if she actually falls through a building roof. Even if it's unlikely.
So, what happens? Did Barry find anything when he goes further ahead?
One
Oh,
moment.
no, I paused for a minute. I thought Robert started to say something, and I wanted to Medina's athletic check for Princess.
Neither of them have said anything I'd heard for a while.
Yep.
Like, I could hear people tapping anything, but nobody had said anything for a bit, man.
No, Robert started to say something when I asked about the way up, so I gave him a chance to speak while I was waiting for Medina's athletics.
Already gave you my legs already.
That was when I
No, there's a second climb. Oh, that was you saying you're back. Okay, there was a second climb because you had to get on top of the building and then up the wall because the top of the building doesn't meet the floor of the layer above it.
You should talk to people, Nana.
That's going to be a 19.
Okay, 19 is enough for you to climb up and just slither on in. Yeah, but we'll get to that. Then, Barry, you pushing farther down in there, you'll hit it first because you were the first one up as it starts to hit from a crawl space to an active tunnel that you can stand up in. And you actually seem to be crawling into a hub spot where it branches off to a variety of other tunnels, including a couple of other crawl spaces and a few actual you can walk through here maintenance tunnels as well. There are pipes and lines and stuff running along the sides and down some of these. There seems to be a hum of power lines and other things, maybe gas or a few other situations, water, that kind of stuff, basic infrastructure things.
Okay. Do I still see the bloody smears?
Yeah, you can still see bloody smears up here if you want to follow those. But you also, I wanted to give everybody a chance to get in. I suppose it's just we're following the trails. Never mind. Yes, you can see the route the bloody trails are going.
Can I do a stealth check so I'm at least, since I'm the first one going up there, right? Can I at least do a stealth check so I'm not just clang.
Counterpoint, Princess is coming along.
Yeah, but I'm at the very front of this. You guys are...
He wants to be stealthing while you guys are getting up and in because he doesn't want to be caught alone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to roll it, you can roll your stealth check.
It's gonna be very blatant once it actually happens, but I'd rather not just... I'm a little bit ahead of you guys. Oh, snack. Other stealth. Unnatural 20. Perfectly good for a 1.
and then everybody piles in while you do your natural 20. Like I said before, the like hub maintenance room of metallic walls, a couple maintenance tunnels going into some directions. The tunnels seem to be the ones that head more inwards to like the inside of this plateau, whereas the crawl spaces seem like they might be heading back to other areas along the outside that exits back into the city layers. There is some of the blood smears traveling forward, and they seem to be going through one of the walking tunnels that seem to be going deeper into the plateau.
And just for the sake of it, I'm continuing to try to track. I don't necessarily think it requires a new roll, but just so you're aware.
Oh, yeah. It continues on the path.
At the moment, you should be alright to continue using that since it's the same track.
Uh-huh.
Anything here, or just continuing along?
Barry, just keep
Is
going.
it like an
Actually,
object
yeah,
follow?
Is there what?
Is it just like one path, or is
There's
does it
several
branch
paths
off at
in
all?
here. There's several paths in here, but there is like a bloody trail smear for the moment.
does the bloody trail smear? Is it just one, or does it branch off?
It's a fair question. I'd say mostly just one. What is your passive perception while you're asking me this?
$23.
Fair. There seems to, if you look around, you can catch little glimpses of torn fabrics or little bits of dried blood, maybe, on some of the other tunnels, but they're not fresh.
Okay.
So it may be something completely unrelated, or it may have been on a different incident, somebody else went a different way.
Okay. Just making sure this isn't a red hair.
Yeah.
It
Anyway.
still might be.
Anyway, Barry keeps going forward as scouting ahead, bit nice and stealthy. See if he can say anything before the giant group comes up.
Okay. Trying to stealth ahead a little bit down the tunnels. Does Barry have a way of seeing well in the dark?
Got a flashlight.
In the dark, he said.
Yeah, because there's stealthing in the dark, or having a flashlight on in the dark.
I don't think he has any dark vision now, because human. Hello?
Okay.
Bye, Barry.
And yeah, you have the option of navigating in the dark by feeling or turning a light on, as you're starting down this tunnel for the moment.
Alright, I guess let's not do that and just keep going with the group then.
Okay.
Flashlight.
Remember
I'm just saying,
when
the options
you
are
were
there.
the movie?
Yeah, except then we had a bit of light though.
Now you're in the horror movie.
Don't tell me, I might just decide to go do that again.
Do it. It'll be good for the plot.
You want to do it still?
No, thank you. Maybe once we get a bit further in, but no.
Did you ever watch Ed, Edd and Eddie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first time you did that, it reminded me of what, like, being a
Of
predator
what?
and turning people. Like, he starts, like, kidnapping people. And
You keep
Pulling
cutting
them
off,
to-
man. I can't.
Yeah, not
What?
bad.
Ed, Edd and Eddie. So there's a horror parody episode that it reminded me of.
Where he eats all the cereal and pukes on everybody and stick to the wall or something.
Yeah, because he watched a horror movie marathon.
That sounds familiar. Well, unless the map is going to let me go and use sound to go and navigate a bit, I don't think I can.
Do you have
Unless he says there's
echolocation?
like- No.
Does he have echolocation? Or he pops his
Uh,
pecs and listens to a reverberation.
Absolutely, 100%.
If he was Torque himself, I would let him have echolocation, but he's not, so.
Just popping his pecs
Just
in the
ain't
dark. I know where they're at.
Just- I ain't muscular enough, I guess.
Damn. Barry's not getting enough protein.
Nope,
For
I
my
got
part,
it.
I'm turning on my flashlight.
But yeah, you can keep trying flashlights and keep going down the hallways if you want.
Oh,
It'd be great. You just wander into the darkness, into the tunnels with whatever may be there.
there's no emergency lights, nothing, you say?
No, there's not an emergency.
Those go on regardless. Or do you mean that they
In
have
some
different
places,
rules
sure.
there? What?
In some places, sure.
Yeah, so there are different rules.
Yeah.
It's working as intended.
It's very much the vibe of when they need to come down here and see, they have these things called flashlights. Or floodlamps they can set up easy. Alright. You guys continuing down a ways. You follow this track of ways. I need somebody to roll me. You know what? This is going to be a fun one here. I'll give you a choice. You can roll me a d6 or a d20. Both of them will work for what I have in mind. Plus, I like giving you choices.
I'm taking a 6, and it's a 4.
Okay. As you guys are walking the lights are on, so you almost miss it a little bit. But as you guys are walking along, those of you with the higher passives here, and those of you doing the tracking will notice on one of the pipes a slight bit of, in the dark, you have a feeling it might be brighter, but in here it's just the faintest, slightest glowing green liquid caught on one of the pipes. It's not sizzling like it's eating through or anything. It seems to be caught on it. It seems to be on it.
As I pass, I look at it and try to determine if I can figure out what it is.
Roll a nature check.
Chances low.
Fair.
Die roll. 16 total.
16 total. Given everything you know, it's not impossible that this is a naturally occurring substance. But you have a feeling, given what you heard earlier, mutations might be involved here. As in, weird mutations might be involved here.
No idea, but probably science goo.
That's a pretty good answer for how that would look.
There's not like a goo is coming from this direction. It looks more like something had it on it and brushed against it.
Yeah, like it brushed against it passing through, and either like it was on its skin, it got it a little bit, whatever this pipe was, like damaged it slightly and it leaked out. Whatever happened, it touched something here and it left a residue.
It doesn't look like it's coming from the pipe, right?
No, it's not coming from the pipe.
Okay. Well, unless that gives us a different direction to go, then we're just still following Barry.
Okay. Continuing down. As you guys are walking, the blood trail starts to slowly peter out, more and more, less and less of it showing, probably because either whoever it was has stopped bleeding, or whoever it was is losing whatever blood was on them. It's like wearing out finally. But you do have a ways after that where you can keep continuing on until you hit another subsection. This one is like a hexagonal room almost as you start to enter it. There is all of the options. There's one on each face of this room, so 6 doors in total, 5 others besides the ones you came in, that are all maintenance tunnels that you can go down and go a different direction. However, in the middle of this room, there is also a setup of a ladder to go higher or lower. Sorry, not a ladder. It'd probably be safer to say it's like a elevator, a small elevator of some kind to go higher or lower.
This is an inconvenient amount of paths.
You're running through an entire city's infrastructure.
It's okay. I have a plus 13 survival. I'll try to make it less inconvenient.
That was a statement in character.
True.
As Bertram's looking around, trying to make it less inconvenient.
Roll again.
Okay.
Have a guidance.
Yahoo. Green D4. I like blue D4. Yeah. See here. Let me add this up. 20. 36.
Is that a 19 on the die?
You think it's
We ended up with 23 on die roll after guidance.
But yeah, 36 is pretty good. Taking a look around and trying to figure out what is going on, you have a bit of a choice ahead of you still, actually. You are finding residue similar to what you mentioned before, going down 2 of the tunnels, the sub-greenish substance. And if you look at the control panel for the elevator, it has been used by something that left a residue on the top that is, well, not that greenish substance. Still, you look at that and just go, Somebody's used this recently, and they're like not exactly
Clean.
They're a little goopy, a little wet.
As in green goo wet, acid goo wet, or blood wet?
Maybe a little bit of blood wet is probably the best way to put it. They do have like a reddish orange tint to it.
Okay. Of the passageways that have the green goo going along, can I tell which one is a coming from tunnel and which one is a going to tunnel? Or vice versa? Are they both coming from tunnels?
I was gonna say they're both going and coming tunnels.
Aye. I lay out the details.
I will give you the elevator. Looks like it was hitting up. You got a 36. That's a crazy good score.
As in, it was coming from below to up.
It was coming from wherever it was. Press the button from here at this platform, and they pressed up.
Okay.
The control panel, I will say, is on the platform stable here. The elevator platform does not bring the control panel with it.
Yeah. So there's a lot of movement between these two things here. If you want to just follow the blood thing, though, it looks like it headed upward. If we go into the goo things, we might find like a spawn room for some sort of weird shit. I don't know. But if we head upward, we might just find where they have their meals. Or corpse drop off in case they're gathering biomass or some fucking, I don't know. Could be a way in.
Wonder where down goes.
Unknown.
So you want to follow the trail or elevator?
Look amongst the group just in case they have anything to add.
Would the elevator even fit the whole party, Matt?
In one trip, no. In 2 trips, yes.
And it doesn't look like the panel ever really has things go down, at least not anything that would be weird and residue-y.
Not yet.
Yeah, I've looked it over, but we're still pretty much just take your best guess on this one.
How high up is the elevator, Matt? Or can we not tell?
The ceiling of the room is probably about 20 feet up. And then after that, you'll lose sight of it because it's going up into a shaft.
I feel like elevator goes somewhere more important.
Alrighty. Let's load up as we go.
Okay. First group gets on, goes up. Who's going up first?
I'll go.
There we
Brave.
go.
Dose.
I don't know what number you're looking for.
I was thinking roughly like what? There's 6 people. There's 7 people here. One of them's princess. 4 people on the first princess and 2 others on the second, or vice versa. That's what I'm gonna call it.
First shift.
But it sounds like 4 people on the first. Bertram, Barry, Tanya,
I'll go.
and Cass.
And Turing's a shield surveyor, so it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, Turing can be swallowed, so that's not a big issue. Okay, you guys go up. And you guys go up. And a little bit of up. And you go up for about a couple minutes, and then you'll pop out into another room similar to this at the moment. With probably a few more concerning signs as you step out and you guys come up into it. A little bit of, that goop there. A little bit more blood, the dried blood out of the place. Couple little pustule flesh things growing off in the corners and near some of the tunnels.
A little bit of
A little bit of what?
Monica.
A little bit of Monica. I mean, one of them might have been named Monica.
Your mic is not your friend today.
I don't know why. It cannot be helped.
Cannot be saved.
Send the elevator back down for the other part. Unless the control panel's knackered.
No, the control panel works.
Is its favorite button just down one floor?
Its favorite button seems to be both.
Okay.
He's a busy man here.
Oh.
Elevator comes back down, you guys can come up. I'd like another D6 roll for people sitting up in the room up top.
I did the last one.
I volunteer, Max.
You feeling lucky, Max?
Never. What am I rolling?
A D6.
Oof. Or
You said 4?
yeah,
Sorry, again, the mic. I don't know what's going on, but I just had to check.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Well, you guys have a little bit of peace as the elevator goes down, and you can have the next group comes up.
So at this
What type
point,
of elevator was this?
go on.
Just out of curiosity.
What?
So what type of elevator was this? I asked out of curiosity.
I'm gonna need more clarification on that one.
The
Sorry.
last time I remember being in an elevator was when Smeet died. So I was wondering if this would be a proper type elevator or if it's an open.
This is an elevator that has a track on the side it's following.
Incorrect. Weren't you on the elevator and down to the mines?
You're right. That was an elevator.
Thaddeus is mind controlled. Kill him.
Shit, my plot got discovered.
So never mind. Don't need to worry about trauma. I'm good.
So then once everyone's up here, looking along our various choices for pathways, nothing's giving leads to building. Does it?
I mean, we had to guess a number of these probably could lead to a building. You don't know if you're quite near the top yet. It's a little hard to measure distance in this whole place.
Princess, you picking up anything particularly mechanically?
I'd say there's the thrum of some of the cords, like some of the pipelines, pipes, and other things on the side that are thrumming with running liquids, power coursing through. You can pick up a little bit of these things breathing and pulsing slightly because they're alive. What's the range in your tremor sense? I want to say it's 60 feet.
Let me see. Tremor sense is 30 feet.
Okay, that's probably what you get for the moment.
How many pathways?
Hexagonal room, so 6 pathways, and then the up and down.
For elevator.
I'd say 3 of them seem more heavily used than the others.
Okay.
Well, I'm just giving you some stuff because you had a high tracking earlier.
I'm doing my best.
I know. You're just entering with you realizing people who were busy.
Well, on my roll randomly, I got the middle number. So I guess whichever one is between the high traffic areas. Arbitrarily determining a left and a right.
My brain twisted those words around, I'm sorry.
If I were to look north, whichever high traffic one came up first, going clockwise, would be 1. The next one 2, the next one 3. We're going in 2. I rolled a d6.
That is fair. Easy enough to start down that path. You keep walking for a ways. Sorry, I was confronting my little mini map of what y'all are going to run into. Maybe not.
Ew.
You guys have to find more stuff. It'd be boring if you didn't.
We find the guy, he's been eaten by his own creations, we just need to leave.
We'd be fine with that.
You guys are walking for a bit when you start to hear footsteps. Not slumped, or uneven. Normal footsteps, and walking down one of the hallways, carrying a person under their arm. Actually, Bertram, you recognize. You called them to figure out where Straunt was. And for a moment, just them walking down the hall, it looks like they have a person under your arm. You're like, okay, Merc work, you understand, stuff happens. When they step a bit more forward and you start to see stuff growing out from like where their sternum is, little spikes of material that wrap around up to their shoulder, each shoulder in a line, and then back around behind the neck. And it seems to be in place of where their eyes were, with like a slight glow to them, kind of similar to like the core material, maybe. He just pauses.
So it doesn't sound like they're up for a conversation.
I see why you were asking where we were now, I guess.
They're talking normally, being all weird and mutated-y?
They're just talking to you.
Okay. Well, hi, how are you?
Feeling pretty good.
Like, how weird do they look?
Like, imagine they are mostly human still, with that, like I said, that greenish material ground, like a little bit of spikes pushing out from like where their sternum is, and it splits a bit to like grow up the side, grow up their chest and wrap around to the back, where it starts to like grow into their neck some more, with those eyes, the eyes made out of the same material, it seems like.
Mm.
So mostly human with some little mutations right now. You're gonna make this a problem, aren't you?
For who?
You got a job to do. When you ask about it, then you show up.
And the job is...
Right now, just getting some people. Nobody or anybody's really gonna miss. I mean, nobody missed him for what, fucking 20 years?
And where you putting them? And is this just the, like,
What I
top
wanna
half
know,
of
Bertram,
the thing? Or is
This is
this,
you what?
like, are they carrying, like, the
just
top
name
half
him?
of the guy? Or just, like...
No, this is a whole person that they're carrying underarm right now.
Okay.
Did they just say his name?
Yeah, Bertram called them.
No. Did this specified his name, Bertram?
Yes.
The random person.
Because as I said at the
walked you in
beginning, the person Bertram called to get the lead.
called to get the lead. I thought you just said you found somebody in the fucking hallway.
Yeah, he's walking down the hallway, and I said Bertram recognizes him as the person he called to get the lead to the city.
Ah. Did not get that bit at all.
Yeah.
So how long have you had the, I don't want to say new duds.
Shortly after that call with you. Makes things a lot easier if I'm going to be honest.
I'm trying to gauge what I'm dealing with here, buddy.
Something you probably don't want to be dealing with here, buddy.
Well, that's, like, normal, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
So can I assume that after the call you got brought in somewhere and they, outfitted you?
Close enough to the point, I think.
Is that like that way? Can I gesture in the direction that they're going?
No, that's where I got this one, and he just lifts the person under his arms.
Have they already been played with? Or are they to be played with?
No. I just now got him maybe 10 minutes ago.
So where you going?
Can't really tell you that one now, can I?
Are you under orders not to have anybody follow you?
Yeah, I think that'd be frowned upon to let you follow me.
Hey.
You still can just walk away, Bertram. It'll make both our days easier.
Can you lose a map in the process?
I don't have a map. I know where I'm going.
Well, that makes things inconvenient.
For you? Yeah, probably.
Hey.
Maybe you just let us see EchoNet communication and we just happen to see your little blip on the map.
Why would I give that to you? I'm even less inclined to give it to you than him.
We're trying to work things out here, man.
Simple. I got a job to do. Let me do my job.
Just for my own sake. Is it readily apparent if the guy that they grabbed is alive?
Yeah, you can see them breathing still.
Okay.
The person they grabbed is living. Perhaps a little messed up, but living.
No big green spike present anywhere that we can see from
No,
here?
not through them or anything. No, they don't look like they've been shot with a big green spike.
Well, sheer curiosity, where'd you go to sign up for this?
Promethea. Good
Well,
place
no.
to sign up for stuff.
Okay, after you signed up, where'd you go to meet him for orientation? Here.
We talked to him on Promethea, and then we flew here.
I meant in the city. To my knowledge, they don't have a subterranean landing bay. Or do they?
They landed on us on a plateau and we walked in. I don't know if you noticed, but this city ain't exactly got a fucking port.
Had to try. Gainful employment's hard to get, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'd appreciate it if y'all just let me do my stuff.
Now earlier, whenever they were talking about not wanting to hand over information, did they make it seem like they might have their echo still? So the information would be present? I feel like that's what I got from that sentence.
Insight
It
check,
seems
mate?
like how they talked about. Yeah, I like that actually. Insight check a little bit. Just to get a feel of the guy.
Ah, but my insight stat's so low. Damn it. I got a 6.
Let me see what he did. He got a 10.
Wah.
I love the lower rolls, making up for the win though. Hard to say. The way he talked about it, it could be, why would I do that? Like, even if I could, why would I do that? Or why would I do that even if I have it right now? So, I don't know. He may not. Good question.
And you're dead set on us not following you to wherever it is you're dropping that guy off.
Yeah, I'd like it a lot if you guys didn't try to do that, because then I don't have to try and deal with you.
Do they have a thing where you're actively not supposed to?
Well, considering how much stuff y'all have done to them, and that they pointed out about this group in particular, I'm already doing you a favor by not calling them and telling them you're right here in the tunnels.
Thank you.
Just looking him over. There's no fixing what's been done, is there?
Hard. Don't really feel like there's much of a way to do that at the moment.
Yeah.
Not with what you know, at least.
Okay.
You have like the obvious knowledge of it. Grew up to like where his neck is, to the back of it, and to where his eyes is. It don't paint a pretty picture on his situation.
And it definitely seems more fast-growing if this just happened yesterday.
Yeah, this, compared to what was mentioned before of like, oh no, if it gets in you, it can grow a little bit. This is very actively quick.
Around about how much space is in this current area that we're at?
It's a tunnel you were walking down, so 10 feet wide, 10 feet tallish.
Okay. So basically one individual cross, except for Princess, who is just the wall.
Technically two could stand side by side.
Well, one, like,
That's
can
why it's
traverse. See, I don't want to be like, alright then, sorry for you, bud, and then the party blitzes them. Because there's an off chance that we'll have to, like, actually combat it in case this is nastier than I think it is. But I also think that 6 people blitzing him kinda wouldn't matter. Above table, if we all just rolled initiative and we got decent, would that just be it?
Pull the whole chair. And it got a little angry.
Probably.
Because if there's no fixing them, and they're gonna be weird about us following them back, then we might be able to get something from their body.
Probably. Okay. Yeah. Does anybody have anything they'd like to particularly do? It's one guy.
Bertram's the lead on this, but
It's a sorry button, and we just fucking...
Is it just a we're gonna kill him now then?
Unless you have a solution for making all the weird green spikes go away.
Okay, Barry does not. So it seems like we're just gonna go kill him, so I guess... Would breaking his neck just be able to... Can I just do it as an athletics? Strength?
Don't get too grabby there, Spiky. And also, that would just be part of the combat.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, I'm hoping that we could do a cinematic instead. Just come on.
This is me not. No, I'm not asking for roles. I'm telling you guys. Tell me how you kill him.
Oh. Yeah, so that's basically what I was asking you about.
Okay.
I get
Oh, wishbone.
Between Barry and Princess.
Cool. Barry and Princess.
A little unnecessary on that end, but okay.
Wait, no, you didn't say anything yet.
You guys just told me what you wanted to do.
No, we did not, because
Princess hungry.
I thought about
Barry's
it.
over-
Okay.
Barry's grappling and breaking his neck, and then Princess is just going for the legs.
Okay, can I do that while avoiding the mushroom bits? And just like,
That's fine.
but if not, I just break it. I just squish his head with the hammer.
You don't have to worry about tricking yourself on the
I
mushroom
can't
bits to
hear
break his head. No, that's fine. You don't have to worry about brushing the spikes with your arms and you break his neck.
I'm guessing it just explodes like just a cloud of spores now. But all right.
Okay. So again,
We have-
Princess and Barry, who went forward to physically grapple and break and kill this man. I need you both to make dexterity saving throws at disadvantage.
I don't know if they'd be in +5 range.
Not unless you went forward to help them.
No, not initially. Since this seems like this is happening very fast.
Yeah, it's not going to take them long. Okay.
One second. That's going to be.
A saving throw, you said, or just a regular roll?
It's a saving throw, but it's the same thing for you either way.
While Barry's grabbing,
What? No,
while Barry's
You don't have
Okay,
dexterity
16
proficiency. You don't have dexterity proficiency for saving throws because you're a barbarian.
while Barry is grabbing the guy, Tanya just look at Bertram. This feels kind of sad for some reason.
23. 15.
Okay.
Yeah, 23.
Okay. Both of you pass. But it does still mean you take damage.
We're trying to prevent more of this from happening as explosion noise. / goopify
As-
noise.
You two rush forward just to deal with him because again, he's one person. You grab Barry, you grab his neck, you grab his head, twist it, break his neck. Princess, you walk forward, rush forward, grab the coiled tentacles around his leg and start to pull, and then everything just explodes into shrapnel and spires and shots of this crystalline material rocketing in growth as it shoots out, stabbing into you all, both of you some, piercing into the walls, tearing into some of the power supplies and water lines as water starts to flood across the ground. Both of you take 16 points of piercing damage because you passed. And because you passed, that's all you have to worry about right now.
Alrighty.
That was violent. Alright, do they have anything on them?
Does he do it? Does he?
Also,
You want to
was
see if you
the
have anything?
unconscious person still too close by the time they
Yeah,
decided
the
rip and
unconscious
tear?
person is a little dead.
Okay.
There was no mention of getting them out of the range.
Well, we weren't expecting explosion of doom. But all right.
Can I do a medicine check on Barry and just see if he needs any shards scraped out of him?
Sure. Would somebody like to roll an investigation check for the big digging through the big rapid growth spine explosion thing?
Could you make sure there's no like mushroom or anything on there? Do you guys have any of the sight left or anything?
I would say either Barry looking because he's already in it, or we send Harry because nimble fingers.
That's fair.
Yeah, can I go over, say Barry, go over Barry and Princess once they're done looking or whatever's happening there just to get shards out for, we got 17?
Okay.
Do they notice anything besides the shard?
No,
Working on it.
you can pull the shards out and scrape a handful out. Nothing seems to stand out to them too much. Like there's no lingering residues
Now.
growing in them or anything.
I'm just hearing the unsaid for now. Alright. So, does anybody seem to be coming running because of that whole thing?
Just happened, so nothing yet.
One thing at a time. Let's
Yeah, I know. I meant, can we hear anybody rapidly running or anything?
Not as of yet. How about our pirate / loot goblin?
Okay, that's what I was seeing who was doing it. You guys have given me two options and never said who.
Well, Barry doesn't seem to want to investigate, and Terry can do it without pricking himself.
Yep, Terry digs through it looking for some stuff, and he does pull out an echo device, but it has about 4 or so little shards just through it, considering this man exploded.
Yeah.
Is it workable with a cracked screen, or is it fucked?
It's fucked. This is not a little cracked screen. This is 4 of these things going through it.
This is, metal shards are in one side, out the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Hand me that. Did it hit the battery on it?
Why are you asking me that?
Because I have a jailbroken Echo.
Why would the battery...
So it can send power to its hard drive without me having to remove the thing.
I don't know. Let's roll. Let me just fucking... Yeah, it doesn't look like you're getting much out of it.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, I just threw a dice to check and see.
You're like, no, it's broken.
I gave you a shot. I just threw a dice on the dice roll. Dice check. The cat says no.
Well, that's broken. Well, we know it's that way. Somewhere. Point back toward where we came from.
Alright.
Matt, how loud was the explosion?
I'd say in and of itself, it wasn't like a big boom like you'd expect from like a grenade. It was quieter than that. The noise mostly came from it impacting things.
The metal hitting on metal on the walls.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the sound didn't travel far enough to alert anything else, hopefully.
I don't know, man. We got bug people walking around. They're spiky. They make some bug people. I don't know why.
We might have to do a lot of mercy killing.
Well, we've already got one on the board. Let's head back into the other area. Take a different pathway or try the elevator up. I don't know.
I guess
Not
we
a
should try
fan
the
of-
other way first.
Not a fan of random chance. As we're heading back that way.
Start with the other bloody pathway first, and if that doesn't work, clockwise or counterclockwise.
I think they're all gooey at this point, right? Matt,
Most things are a bit gooey.
like we can't really trace any more blood specifically.
Yeah, the blood trail's kind of a bit running out. Like I said, there's activity in most of the pathways here. I just point out that there were 3 that were particularly more active than the rest.
Left, right, or middle on the active path?
This one was middle, so I don't know,
Yeah,
left.
Right, and possibly up as the more active paths right now.
We'll try another path, and if it's stupid too, then we'll just head up, I guess. I don't know. I hate mazes.
Normally bandits leave all their access points and everything open, so you can just look at the map at all times.
Except y'all are hunting bandits now, are you?
It's what she's used to, okay?
Oh no, I was just saying that as a fun bit, like above things. Right, heading back and going down left path. Someone roll me another d6. The table is shrinking.
As if it mattered.
It does.
Who
Yeah,
hasn't
another
rolled a
two.
d6 yet? Oh, there we go.
What'd you say there?
There's another 2.
Another 2! Oh, two's lovely.
Rolling is. Oh well, next time.
You guys follow this one up and along the way, and you come to after a bit of walking, you do come to a little access point. As in a ladder that goes up, and you can see a door above you. Like a little, like, what is it, like street hatch, maintenance hatch. Going up there, you pop it open, you are in an alleyway at the moment. People are walking back and forth.
I
On
look
like the main
around.
streets, even if you're like back in between, you're like back in between an alley between like a couple of different buildings where it can pivot off into other little alleys.
I look around, get the feeling that this is not the destination point. Slink back inside, turn around.
What was your? You had a really high survival for this whole trap, right?
It was like 33.
Yeah, you remember that green substance you found earlier?
Yeah.
It's there and fresh on one of the alleyways a little bit.
Never mind, we got a path.
I was gonna say, you didn't give me time for that before you were like, let's go.
I don't... Maze is bad. I get
Minotaur
lost
would not.
easy. It's
The Minotaur
horrible.
would disagree.
I lack the
So
cow
you guys staying up
genetics.
here to go look, or are you guys going back down?
Well, if it looks like there's a thing, let's stay up.
Suspicious
Okay.
doorway with much goop in front of it.
It's more like an alleyway with some goop in it, as I said.
But is there a back doorway or something in here that's got a lot of goop?
And notably, that guy exploded into spikes and not goop.
Yes. That is true.
So wherever
Right,
the
you're
frack
follow-
the goop is
sorry.
playing into this.
Towards the goop. And would it take long? No, it wouldn't take long. As you are walking down one of the ways, start taking a look around. You hit that point. You continue on. You look at another pivot, and honestly, this guy's not even trying to hide himself. He's just walking down. A very, very large man, I would say, like berry-sized large. He's walking forward. He's hunched down a bit, like hunched forward a bit as he walks. He's not off balance or anything. He just has that like slightly leaning forward lumber as he takes steps down, and like on his arms are these like slight pulsating green sacks of fluid of some kind. And across his back is a slightly larger one that swells and pulses some, like with the heartbeat.
Have you watched the movie Mimic recently?
I have not.
It's
What's
one of
the
Del
movie
Toro's.
Mimic?
It's one of Del Toro's. The premise is they're like, man, there are too many cockroaches. So they put a virus out there and then they get really fucking big humanoid cockroaches. But they're like hunched posture thingies, what they do. Because they mimic people.
Yeah, it becomes more
I have not seen that, no.
during the movies.
It's worth a watch.
Very good. I like them.
But anyway, we have a minor giant with a goo dispenser on it.
Seems like. Does not seem to have seen you yet.
We're up at the city level now. Is it just like watching people?
Like I said, it's walking down the alley towards the street where people are.
Okay, so it's not there yet.
It's like I'd say like halfway down the alley progress a little bit of like after you hit the next corner and look to the side.
Okay. Do we want to stop that before it gets to where people are?
We should probably stop that from grabbing more people.
Let's stop that before it gets to where people are. Communication, and just see what we can get from the body that'll also probably explode.
I don't know how well it's gonna communicate, but also...
The more it talks, the more likely one of us is to get hit in the face of a bunch of fucking mutagen.
And if it explodes, it'll probably wreck all of its stuff with acid. Although how goopy that thing is, maybe they have stuff that's acid resistant.
Well,
Or
that
has a coating
doesn't
to it.
necessarily seem to be the acidic one. It's just gooey. But we don't know what it does, and I don't want to find out.
So...
You don't want to find out what my secret prison does? That it's getting really close to the people?
No. Hyperviolence?
Hyperviolence.
I'm
Hey,
actually
if
looking
we're-
at this one. I'm debating to ask if I need you to actually roll the damage of your first round. Not initiative, just what your first round damage would be.
Hey, if we're just going around taking out mini bosses before we actually get to the thing, that's okay with me.
That's fair. I'm gonna ask because this is actually an important one with this one in particular. Can't be could have guessed he's a bit of a chunkster. I would like for you guys to give me your first rounds of damage for this guy.
And how long did you do this?
Attack
Who
rolls?
knows? We might get enough experience to level up again.
Sure.
I made that comment the other day. It's like, yeah, you cut off leveling, but then we keep doing shit.
Yeah.
Hey, you like finding side quests? You can do side quests. That doesn't mean I have to give you levels. That just means I can give you other stuff.
But you could.
I could.
You could. Start going.
But who knows? I've changed my mind before. Shit happens.
You didn't want attack rolls, you just wanted damage rolls.
Honestly, his AC is not great. And with the way you guys roll, it's very unlikely you'll miss him.
I'll get my
I'm going
things
to give
rolled.
you just a very bit of honesty right now because everybody is going in. To the melee people, there is something that happens when you hit him. Would you like to keep pouring into that?
Oh no, I see.
Go
This
ahead.
guy looked kind of goopy. I was debating on can tripping.
That's why I said to melee people if you hit him. If.
Yeah, you said something about it, so I was thinking I'm just gonna shoot them with what I like.
Yeah,
10
that's
jumps
fair.
I
I
have.
did. I've made it very clear with how he looks. I figured that.
He looks like he pops and lets goop out.
Does he actively look like he's really easy to hit?
Actively, he looks like he's stupidly easy to hit.
Well,
He's
then all
wearing
my
no
shots
armor, he doesn't look nimble.
just became sharpshooter shots.
That's fair.
So tack
I have a
on
question.
fucking 30.
Yeah, that's fair.
We're gonna
That
do
leaves
that.
Mary and Princess. Are you hitting this man with melee?
I was trying to. No, I've been trying to ask questions, but
That's fair. What's your
being
question?
talked over. Grenades? That's just like bonus attack, right? Bonus action, right?
You'd have to burn a rage to get that off as a bonus action for you, but yes.
Oh, not quite worth
Is
it.
there
Otherwise, it replaces attacks. The bonus action thing is for while you're raging.
It's still fine. Yeah, I'll just throw the one then.
You can throw two. You replace attacks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, give me a second. What even are you? Can't read you.
Actually, I'm gonna use something I haven't used in a really long time. I actually have 2 revolvers, including one that got bought that does extra damage, but can only be fired once a round, so that can be mitigated by being the offhand weapon.
I'm dealing a mix of piercing and fire. My piercing damage is 78.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
My fire damage is 10.
Actually, save me guys some mental strain of keeping track of things. Just put it in the chat what you did, so I
Okay.
can just run it through a calculator.
We're still in a building, right?
No, you're in an alleyway between buildings, on the surface
Oh.
again.
Is there anything around I can throw at him?
Yes, but I will warn you, it'll do a lot less damage than what you're used to, probably.
I don't want to get exploded again.
That's fair. It'd probably be like a D4 plus your modifiers.
Just out of curiosity, at this point, would these things be considered beasts? I know they're humanoid, but they're mutated, and I don't understand how mutated creatures would classify.
One would think monstrosity.
Monstrosity and aberration technically would be the closer character model, like closer like monster classes to what this thing is.
I honestly forgot those were categories.
I guess that actually is that. So I had to go and recount my stuff.
Slashing damage.
So yeah,
Grenade.
through grenade.
Okay.
I have laser grenade. I'm guessing we're not going to get much from his body at all.
We might not want to get much from the body.
Yeah.
We just maybe stop somebody from getting grabbed by the ghoulies.
I'm just imagining there's just some guy on the side about to get grabbed, and then suddenly just like right next to him, this thing just gets popped.
Then they would die horribly.
No, just far enough away, just like be near it. That it's just like, maybe in the splash zone. Man, I forget how fun grenades are.
That's all you're adding, that.
It's just 2 shots. This is a 2-handed weapon. I can't strike a 3rd shot.
So that we need Princess and Cass's.
I mean, I could throw my blood salts at it.
It's
but
okay,
I
don't
wanna
feel
save
bad.
those.
It's fine.
This has gotta be so strange. Just like,
Hopefully the downward trend on damage doesn't continue.
Yes,
I didn't know we were all attacked.
Just
You're
to say
kidding.
everybody can. You don't have to roll to hit. This man has a very low AC, and all of you go to a very high to hit.
Unless you're just like,
Oh.
nah, fuck them guys.
Then I'll do sharpshooter.
That's where I
Yeah,
was.
absolutely. Just add it. Yeah, just add it. I'm giving it to you.
Yeah, give it to him.
Yay, plus 30.
Yay.
Oh, I mean, you can't continue the downward trend.
Just retroactively put her damage where minor Dylan is.
31.
Just above me.
Total?
Wait, what?
From
Yeah,
3
make sure
attacks?
So I can do my stuff.
Or 2 attacks at least?
She's got 3.
Wait, you have 3 attacks.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Do your math and then put it in the chat. So I can just do quick calculator math to see what happens.
Or if she goes dual pistols.
You can do dual pistols if you want, I think. I don't know if she has 2 pistols, actually.
I don't think I do.
And Princess throws a flower pot.
Yeah.
Feels great.
Total is.
For once.
Give me. Matthew, can I ask you a question?
What's the question?
What was the thing about my beat shield?
Should be written down. Let me come look. It's whenever your shield's full, which it should be.
Yeah. My shield is full. Just my. Because I'm a silly goobler.
That number goes on top of each thing.
Okay, so 132.
Nice.
There you go.
Gotta put that in there. Because now you can just go through and do it all. $148, $158, $188, $195, $210, $217,
Did you throw two things?
$317,
Dina?
Just one thing.
$349 damage, by the way, guys, in round one.
Do you have extra attack? You could throw a second thing, right?
So this is the part where I give you guys that I tell you I lied a little bit. As you all open fire with a genuine amount of hyperviolence on this guy. No?
Yeah.
And when you hit him,
A shooting.
all of this stuff. Nope, there's no shield, no spin reaction as it just starts firing and just takes starts to stumble forward a couple more steps from you guys doing this. And the bullets hit and the objects hit and the goo just explodes outwards from the exit wounds onto the street. And he starts to turn around slowly. And you guys watch as they start to fill in with the goop, and he just starts to walk down towards you guys. As this man is currently not bloodied.
Slime monster!
Are they
This
in
is where-
fact
And it is actually
comes in.
healing.
damaged?
Did anything do damage? Like this cryo. That was a cryo attack.
There was cryo in that, I know.
How about the fire?
Yeah, no. Did it do anything? Yeah.
What was your question, Eric?
Like, are they in fact damaged? Or is this
They
a...
are in fact damaged, but they did in fact heal a massive amount of what you guys just did already. You have a feeling, just a suspicion, that this person is made to take a lot of damage and not die very easily for it.
Is it even having difficulty filling itself back up?
No. But it is kind of slow.
I love Mr. X.
And the goo that landed on people behind it, the people are starting to freak out in the streets a bit, obviously, as they see it and start to try to get away.
Not to be
People
done
are
about
doing
that.
so great right now.
I like the idea that
Does it look
Barry's
like it's
laser-
corrosive? What?
No, it's not corrosive.
Like the idea that Barry's laser grenade cut it in half and it kind of just landed back and it just blooped back together.
Barry's grazing grenade shaved pieces of it off and just started to pulse and fill back in with more of the goop growing in its place.
Oh. So I try that again, but with more elemental shit. And
Does it
let's
change
maybe
speed?
not touch it.
And to answer your question earlier, by the way, the goop that landed on people, you said if it was corrosive, it is not very corrosive. They just aren't doing so great yet. It's someone yelling, a bit of screaming, staggering around a lot. but it's only been a moment.
It's just growing more podlings. There's
It looked like it. Oh, sorry, but I'm not sure. Can't. I don't know.
Right, this one we're gonna have to toss in the volcano. Back in the sewers.
Finger gun do anything, Matt?
No.
I meant like cantrip, like activating the cantrip while we're backing away.
Oh, like you want to activate the cantrip as you're backing away?
Yeah.
Cool.
Is it chill touch?
I'm going to say, for the genuine nature of what's happening here and like the scale of things happening with certain things, it slows the regeneration, but it doesn't stop the regeneration. For the idea of you have a cantrip beating something that's a crazy amount higher in stuff that it's capable of.
Wanted to see how the necrotic kind of interacted as well.
But I believe it's force for you. Because necrotic isn't a damage type in this game system.
Yeah. Well, I had the life drain. Yeah.
Was also
Yeah.
force.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had it all as force because the necrotic wasn't a thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall I try the corrosive rocket launcher?
We need find go now.
Please stand here and shoot at it.
No.
I got a thingy I could do, but that would require standing close to it. I don't want to stand
I'm going to
close.
clarify something for you guys as this starts moving to. It is slow, but it can pick up speed as it builds momentum. You're starting to notice.
We have Mr. X. We need to go.
Alright,
I'm
we're leaving.
just going to spend a charge to throw gravity artifact.
Motherfuckers, he's gonna give it to you if we don't
From
move.
moving,
Wait, you're
You're
gonna
gonna what?
to stop it
Wait,
from
wait.
moving in our direction.
No,
As we run away.
What's that? You're gonna throw away your gravity artifact?
It comes back. It's one of its abilities.
Oh, okay.
Clarify for me. Read off the ability to me so I know what's happening.
Spend a charge. Activate the throw. It will create a small gravity well that pulls creatures to the center and does X force damage. The con save to resist lasts for up to a minute.
Okay, I'll roll the
At
con
the end of the
save.
effect comes back to you.
I'll roll a con save.
So what I'm hearing here is you're gonna throw the thing out there, it's gonna glorp inside of it, and then they'll have a tracking beacon on us.
So you're kind of accurate for what happens for a moment as you throw this and it hits him. And he passes the con save and it slurps into him and he just keeps moving forward with the effect, pulsing and pulling loose objects with him as he starts towards all of you guys, with half the alley trailing behind him now. I'm going to say now, this is your guys' last chance to commit to running, or he is going to start grabbing
You're
someone.
running. We've already said we're running.
I know,
What's the
but people
throw
stop
back and run?
Okay.
You
You guys can outrun him for the moment pretty easily.
you tethered the unstoppable enemy to us.
Look, I expected to throw him into the wall. Get him stuck onto a wall.
My least favorite part of the Chaser games, where it always knows where you are, is now present.
How does it?
Sorry, I did not immediately give him a way to always know where you were when I designed him.
We can do that ourselves.
At least Crystal, anyway. Let's leave.
So we were running.
So you're running, and you guys get back inside, and you just take off running. You guys are getting to the end of the tunnel area. Like I said, you're faster than this thing by a good bit at the moment. When you hear just the thud, and like crunches it, and just pushes through the door and drops back down into the tunnels.
What are these tunnels made of?
You what?
What are these tunnels made of? Just like metal?
For the most part, like metal and reinforced concrete stuff, basically.
That latter part might take a while, so never mind. I was
I don't know, I
contemplating
think
if I could just toss a corrosive grenade and give it a problem. But it sounds like maybe not really. Anyway, do we want to go through the other hallway or go up on the elevator now?
Up the elevator.
So I know it's slow enough that it's not a problem, but I picture you guys running to the elevator. And remember, you can only have. You need to do this in 2 groups.
Yep.
We're doing
So the
what we
first group-
can.
Who's going over the first group?
Hey,
Let's send
Crystal,
this
can you
push-
can you make an
let's
ice
go big
patch
blue-
on the ground so maybe it slips and falls?
We're
I
running
think-
along the ground. I can just start freezing the ground as they're running.
Okay.
The ground behind.
Don't think that lasts for very long, but I'll go on the elevator first.
I'll go on the elevator
How
ride.
many people can fit on the elevator?
4 normal people, and then Princess and 2 more.
How many of us are there?
7 if you include Princess.
So 2 groups.
2 groups.
Pick up Terry and
Can Princess and
Tanya.
Jerry go?
You picking them up does not mean they take up much less space on the elevator.
no. I'm just asking if I could hold them and fly up the shaft.
If you want to hold them and fly up, yes, you can do that.
Yeah.
Barry? Wait,
Yeah?
Crystal, hang on. I have an idea. Alright, Barry, Crystal, you guys are the 2 strongest of us, and Crystal can siren you away if something goes wrong, possibly. So, when the elevator goes up, there's just a clarification. Is there just a shaft that goes down beneath the elevator?
Yeah, if the elevator moved, there would be a shaft going down, yes.
Okay, so elevator go up with first group. It might be possible for you guys to get Fatso to just fall down the shaft.
Ow.
Lead it to it if it's gonna charge, and then duck out of the way, make an ice trail. Or, like I said, you guys are really strong. You guys might be able to physically shove or
A
push
slime
it.
monster, we would get squished inside it. I don't think we'd push.
I don't know.
Like, if you freeze it, we might have a place to push from, though.
You do have the
Right.
gravity thing also you just used and tried, if that works.
It's currently inside of it.
Yeah, but that'll come back,
Yeah.
right?
The oh god, it's coming is too strong. I'm gonna go press the button.
The button
Okay.
hasn't been pressed yet?
No, because you guys stopped to discuss things.
Why the
This
fuck
was-
did you not just press the button?
This was meant to be while the elevator was coming down.
Yeah.
The elevator was on your level.
Oh,
Then,
get the
okay.
fuck.
You guys brought the elevator to this level. You've been sitting here waiting and talking.
It's okay, Matt. I am on the same page.
If you don't tell me the plan right now, I'm getting in the elevator.
Whoever's doing something, tell me now. The footsteps are approaching.
Fuck it, I'm
Crystal,
getting in.
Crystal, any hope of that plan working? Yay or nay?
I grab Terry. Bertram's already in. Cat, I grab Cat. We go up. We can get
Okay.
4 in the elevator, right?
Yeah.
We're going up.
Okay.
Big thresher.
So that leaves Tanya, Crystal, and Princess on the floor. Well, you guys go up.
You can stand on the other
Princess can
side.
go up and down the thing by herself.
She can't
Crystal
fly.
is down there and can just whip away. Who the
Where
fuck
the
is
hell
there?
I was being serious. They are the most capable.
Where
Yeah.
the hallway at, Tanya's gonna have the hole for the shaft interposed.
That's fair.
Also, if it comes within sight, and it doesn't have like looking like it's sliding on ice type momentum, I'm gonna fall already. We're gonna go for the finger gun that drops them prone if they fail strength save.
Okay. Let me roll something for them.
We ride the elevator up. There's 2 more. I cry.
You guys are actually going to ride the elevator up, and you realize you are in a building, as you can see windows with sunlight pouring through them.
No, what's gonna happen is we're gonna go and wait for the other guys to come up the elevator, and it's just gonna be the goo monster that they've tricked into the elevator right there.
Like you say, Matt.
Give a big old hug.
What's your DC for your stuff, Thad? For Crystal, I believe it's like 16 or 17 area.
Or the gravity thing?
No, for your siren-y stuff because you froze the floor.
Would it have been
I thought you froze the floor.
to come back?
I'm assuming that'll be my monk stuff, so 17.
Okay, you hear shattering ice as it stomps down the hallway. I want to clarify again. These have been long hallways. It has been building up momentum.
Sorry, not 17, 19.
It's still all right.
So
Right,
outside of it being a building, does it look like there's more to this building? Or is this
No,
just
I
a
think-
building that contains the elevator top?
No, there is more to it. I was just giving a moment because you guys are coming up into a building and they're dealing with oncoming freight train.
Okay, then
Yeah.
I'm going to send it back down if I can find the control panel.
You can, absolutely.
Dad, you got a thing to up your DC?
No, I was reading the wrong DC. I was reading my AC. And not
How's your monk DC at
DC.
19?
for key stuff. It's not 19. One is Wisdom plus Dex, the other is Wisdom plus Proficiency. And I thought they were both plus.
Oh, I see where you went with that. Okay.
Yeah. It is 17. I was just reading it right.
Okay. I see what you mean now. I get you. So yeah, here comes the freight train. The elevator is coming back down. You can hear it. It won't take long to get here. I will tell you right now, there is a chance that you will get on the elevator and it can go up before he gets here. There is a chance he will get here first. What would you guys like to do?
Like I said, ready to action the moment it's visible. If it's not already like on the ground, having slid and strength save.
Okay.
I'm sure it's bad at
Decent.
this.
DC
Can I-
18.
Can I
Strength save.
activate the gravity artifact?
Do what?
The gravity artifact. It is bound to be. Can I just remotely activate it?
I believe it was a duration. You have to wait for the minute to expire.
Okay.
Don't think you have a telepathic link to it. I think
I
it's
don't
just
Because
trying to
remember,
find
once
its
you
way
use
back
this
to you.
too, I think it's down. I can't remember if it's use this or there's use X amount of this. It is down for the day for you.
I'm surprised.
It's 3 charges. If I use the 3 charges, I can't use it for the
Okay.
rest of the day. 1
But
charge.
it is a duration effect, so it does just last the minute. It's alright for the moment. Funnily enough, it's pretty good at strength stuff.
Yeah, I figured that, but I had to try. 18's, pretty good number.
No, I don't blame you for trying. He's just beefy boy, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, are you guys gonna take the chance of the elevator, or are you guys gonna try to do something to buy yourself time for the elevator to work? That leaves Crystal and Princess to pull something off in this last moment, mostly. That is the question. For you guys to decide. If you sit here quietly for too long, I will have him arrive.
I'm sorry. I'm reading my things to see what I can do.
That's a great thing. Problem is, this is something happening now.
It is. As it's coming up, just want to keep on shooting at this cryo laser. Just to try to slow it down. Just
You're gonna what? No, what cryo laser?
cryo laser. Try to slow it before, so it doesn't reach us as fast for now.
Okay.
Yeah, cryo does reduce speed.
Yep, by 10 feet.
But it's already got the get up and go going.
So it sounds like you guys are gambling on the elevator being enough. Unless Princess has a secret, last chance. Otherwise, I say we're hitting the button and I roll to see if he makes it.
Like I said, I did my thing already, so.
No, I know. That's why I'm asking.
Is there space around the elevator shaft? Just in
Yeah, there's space.
fail and fly up. If I can grab Princess.
The elevator shaft is mostly filled by the elevator, but there's stuff around. Like, it doesn't take up the whole hexagon room in the middle now.
Okay.
I don't think you're bringing Princess.
Don't think I'm bringing Princess. I don't know if I can
I'm
grab.
going to roll its athletics check,
Princess
because everybody
go
else is...
roll up the wall herself. Or at least crawl up onto the ceiling.
So, right side is, you guys hit the button, it does start, the elevator gets back down, you hit the button, the cryo slows it just a bit. Basically, I gave him disadvantage on his check to run to you because of the cryo. And you guys start, the elevator starts to go up, you see barrels into the room, and then you, out of sight.
Then you just go and see the ooze coming in through the edges of the elevator.
No, he slid
you
down the
guys-
hole. He slid down the hole, but it's got a really, really low kill box, so it's gonna be like a minute, and then we're just gonna have experience pop up in the corner.
You get up top. Everybody else is in the maintenance room. Okay, so you guys pop up in the maintenance room, and it looks like it, like I said, a maintenance room. However, there's no gear and boxes set up inside here from Anshin. A few handful of workers actually doing something in here at the base floor who saw you come up and went, oh, and paused for a moment, freezing as they were unpacking a few things and shuffling a few things around. Mostly right now, it seems like workers. It doesn't seem like anybody you know.
Say again? Okay. Just pretend like we aren't here. It's fine.
Roll intimidation. They know who you are.
Can I help?
Yeah. How would you like to help?
I'm just gonna mean mug them.
We mug him. Okay. That plus
Okay.
intimidation at plus 6. So 25.
They just look at each other, look at you. Well, you're not stopping us, so, and they just go back to unpacking.
What exactly are they unpacking, anyways? Just
Great question. Seems like gear, seems like a few sealed canisters. Hard to say for sure. And then the next elevator comes up again with the rest of them.
so.
So, back in a building somewhere.
Is it Anya?
Yep.
Didn't make any noise on the elevator. Didn't hear any thuds or anything. Might have fell down the shaft, don't know.
Well, let's assume it knows how to press the button.
Yeah.
Barry, since you're starting a conversation with all these people, do they know what's at the bottom of the elevator?
That's a very good question. Okay, pressing question. There's some strange goo monster that's hot on our trail. Anyone know anything about that? Can you be aware that if you do and you say nothing, the fact that it's probably following us means it's going to eat you as well.
No, it won't eat us.
How would you know secret then? Big old smile.
It works.
There's actually no
Yeah,
people.
It knows people. It's intelligent. And the point, as you guys just said that, and then there's a click, and the elevator starts to go down.
Can I force open the doors and like break the wire?
It's a platform.
Can I just break the wire? Oh yeah, that's what you meant, platform. Yeah.
It's a platform on a track.
Can I open the door and just shoot the grenade down at the platform? Or shoot the
It's not a door, it's an open thing. You can throw stuff down at it, yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to go and break the elevator.
Alright. You can fire some stuff down and break the elevator.
You're probably better off hitting the track at some point.
Yeah. That sounds good. That sounds good. Wait, that's wrong here. Do I need to go and roll to actually hit it, or?
No, it's just something you can do with a grenade, with the rocket launcher and the corrosive one and all that.
Okay, 48. Right. Let's let's hope it can't crawl up walls.
So, what's going on here, everybody?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know.
Not paid to ask
Very
questions.
He just points to the nurse and the lady next to him. We unload stuff.
Okay, well, you might want to unload yourselves from this planet.
You got told not to touch those, open those canisters, or it would have been badly for us. That's the details I know.
Actually, hey Matt, as an experienced person with all this, I know how much I need to actually go and attack the tracks you're gonna make it stop.
Spend 2 rocket shots and I'll give it to you.
Okay. Wait, don't you need to roll the damage for that, or just good?
I'm just giving it to you. It's an obstacle thing. I'm letting you have it for the resource cost.
Hey, Matt. Do the canisters look like the one that had, a little bit of eldritch in them?
Yeah. There are larger, hermetically sealed canisters of a similar variety.
Hey, those look like the ones that have the thingy thing in it.
Oh, they do. They do.
Okay, I'm gonna cut to the chase and not bullshit any of you guys. Right now, I'd classify this planet as fucked. You guys should make your way off of it as quickly as you can. Do you have any idea where the lead scientists of this particular establishment are?
They look to each other, they look at you, you got above 20 on that intimidation, they look to each other. Can we make a trade?
That sounds fine. We're coming trade.
Gesture.
We're already offering not to kill you.
Y'all have been bringing in a bunch of Jacob ships. I'm assuming from everything that we understand, y'all got a bunch of Jacob people. Can you get us on one of those ships off and we give you a location?
People are evacing at this locale. If you do anything to it, I will personally find you.
Fuck that, I want out of here. This shit's creepy.
That's a good idea.
Where?
Yeah, okay, hold on. And he pull out and they basically go, actually, can I just give you the Echo device? I don't need this one.
That's fine.
You keep it. They can track these, or at least ours since they're company ones, fair warning, but we don't want them with us if we're going to be leaving.
That's a good idea.
So you know what? Thank you for being reasonable. Fair warning, if you go back down there, that guy is probably finding another way around and up. Like I said, he is intelligent, and it's kind of freaky. It scares me a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Any other things we should know about?
Hold on, I'm trying to think. There's one person that like melts a lot of stuff. There's one dude that has a bunch of like spikes in him. That ends badly. Like I've seen him get into some stuff acting him badly. I watched him like explode and then slowly pull himself back together over time. So like, you don't know what happened there with that one. And there was like 2 more I didn't get a chance to see, but we got out of there and got up here to work on stuff because we didn't draw the short straw, so we got the surface work away from everybody.
So there's a larger thing down there somewhere.
I'd say the big goo guy is probably the biggest thing you'll run into, to our knowledge, but like I said, there's the 2 unknowns.
I more meant like the facility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, before you leave, is there anything that'd be potentially useful up here? Even just like med packs and such like?
I mean, like, there's a normal med kit for us that's like fucking 2 normal, it's like 2 of those healing syringes.
Yeah, alright. Fair enough. Fair to ask, you is ancient.
Yeah, we're grunts. We don't got a lot of stuff. We know our place on the totem pole.
Alright, so we gotta go back down and there's a map and everything on the device, right?
But yeah, there should be a map in there on that. That's how we got around.
Got stuff for clearances, get you places.
Kind of. They just kind of let us in when we got close to stuff. We knocked.
Maybe our grunts, so I mean, as much as we would have a person to. Well, I hope that you get off the planet safely and everything goes good for you. I really do like it whenever people are reasonable and actually will do this. We wouldn't even have to be here if Murmur wasn't such a psychopath. Going to... It's very nice. Thank you for not making us kill you.
I appreciate you not killing us. We're gonna go before he finds a way up here and sees us running.
Fair enough.
Train us into the statue on the lawn.
What'd you say? I missed that. That's bad.
Atreus, and you'll be a statue on the lawn.
Why the fuck are they doing that as they run out the door?
I'm imagining that was entirely character. Just the lead side's just like, wait, what'd you just say? That's perfect.
Okay, situation assessment. Yeah, stealth is a non-thing, especially with it having a way to track us now. Also, they know that
How
we're
long does
here.
it actually work? Like, wasn't it a tracking thing because of the gravity thing, which shouldn't I be back by now?
It comes back after a minute, so it's probably back by now, I believe.
It'd be trying to.
So,
And it's probably going to keep trying to.
Along the thing.
I just pictured you how fucked up it'd be if it was pulling back and it just went okay, and then just big guy just reappears above you like, hello.
Just floats up the hole.
it just flies off and taking the good monster with it.
Either that, or it's like an object in a video game that's trying to follow a path thing, but there's something in the way, so it's just infinitely smacking against a wall.
I'm currently trying to look through the echo, see how this map is supposed to look.
Before we get too far,
We aren't moving yet.
we get too far from this very point, the scientists that just ran out, are they still in the hallway?
Why? Don't
They're not
deny this.
scientists or grunts, yeah, but you can still see them. They went outside to like out in the street some, but yeah.
Don't do anything horrible to them, please. You actually got a nice one.
Yeah, I'm going to go run to catch up. Hey, wait,
You
I
wanna
have
catch
one more
up?
question for you before you leave.
Okay, make it quick, please. I really don't want to be around when that thing gets back.
Have you seen Straunt anywhere? Do you know if he's on the planet still?
Creepy science fucker who looks like he kind of sleeps with his tools.
Yep, that sounds right.
Yeah, he's down there.
Cool, thank you.
No problem.
Running on back. Cool, just, I had to find out if Straunt was still here or not. That was all. Sorry.
Oh, we better open Strunt. I really don't want to hear there's a second guy like that.
Just looking through map data.
Looking through map data.
It seems like
I'm going to be honest with you, Eric. I don't want to send a whole thing. I had options and stuff. I didn't build an actual map because I can't 3D model things very well.
That's
You have
fine.
a map of the facilities. It seems like there is a bit of an intricate thing, like what they were going through. It seems to have taken over some of the maintenance things, and there's a main maintenance depot towards the center of one of the plateaus that works around one of the main geothermal plants. And you have a feeling that, like, yeah, that's where it is. That's where they're going because, well, power.
So we need to
Or
go
gear
somewhere
is
else in the city.
Well, the tunnel, like, the access tunnel right below you could get you there, but there's no elevator and somebody's down there.
Okay.
But there are routes to get there besides this, yes.
Well, I'm beyond playing particularly nice. So, if there's somewhere else to go in the city, then logically we should step outside, contact our person in the sky, and have him drop us off where we need to be.
That sounds faster.
You got you guys sent onto the things to rescue people? No, it shouldn't take them long to get back.
Like you said, those things are fast.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Never mind. It shouldn't take them long to get back. I corrected myself. I know how I be.
And
Okay.
that'll give us a few minutes
yeah.
for Mr. Goo, even though he's lashed to us now. Why would you create my least favorite thing, that is? Why'd you do this? You leashed it to us.
I thought I was helping. I wanted to stop following us, not.
Well, now it's really, really good at following us.
No, he got the artifact back.
No?
Yeah.
Did he? Yeah,
Her artifact is back!
okay.
It slipped through the thing. Horrifying.
Just detached itself and came back. Probably
Is it
covered in
slimy?
grease though.
It's not something that comes back by just like floating back, it zoops out of and zoops back onto you. It's like a brief teleport for the device.
It's an Iridian thing that messed with gravity. If anything could magically float through the air back to you, it'd be that thing.
Oh, absolutely true.
And then it would just be stuck in its chest cavity, pulling it toward us the entire time.
Again, I just imagine you guys sitting here and it just rises up out of the pit like I ascend.
Okay, I was under the impression it was still in it, and we just could never stealth from it.
I'm not completely mean. I'm a little mean. Sorry.
He did let you
You're
labor
hearing
under that
noises.
impression for.
You guys are
how
hearing
long?
some noises from the tunnel.
Wait, hear noises?
It's a steady boom. Then another moment before another boom.
Does
Well, we
the
were
spaceship
waiting
have
for-
guns?
Waiting for a ride, you know.
Okay. I have a problem for you all, though.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, what is it?
You might want to move away from the building if you're waiting for your ride, because it is climbing. And you can hear it.
Yeah.
Anywhere with access to the sky.
That is fair. You guys take off. Just making sure that that was clear, because you all have very perceptive people. Yeah, before long, though, you can have them get back in and get you.
We think it's over
Go
here.
straight back down. And, like, basically just be like, you know what? This seems to be an emergency. I'm assuming you guys gave him some sense of urgency here.
Yeah.
Can I ask what you told him?
We think the lab's at a thing across town. There's a giant fucking regenerating ogre thing after us. Okay, cool. Come quick. Bye.
Okay, that works. So he's gonna just land in a city square, like lower down on the city square near you, because we're past like nice things. He lowers slow enough so everybody can get out of the way. Opens the door and is like, "Hey, y'all needed a ride?
Go, 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 go.
Ride! Go, 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 go!" I feel like as you guys are running, go, 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 go. You hear down the fucking way people like shouting and pushing out of the way as again, the dum, dum, dum. But then you guys get it in, he just takes off.
We found it, we shot it a lot, it all grew back. We think they're over there.
So what's happening with that thing? I don't know if we want to. You said regenerating ogre.
It's a slime monster. If you don't, the normal thing, normal damages didn't do damage to him. He just went floop and brought itself back together from where it got splattered. It's not good.
That seems unfair, but okay.
Yeah, I know.
Also, it got on people on the street, and it seemed to do some bad stuff to them.
Yeah.
So don't let it get on me anywhere. You know what? I'm good staying up in the ship when you talk about stuff like that.
Yeah, the ship is moving, right, Matt?
Oh yeah, I said he took off.
Okay.
To our next location, somewhere in town, for an access tunnel.
Yep. And he's gonna lower down near another one. I'm like, here you are.
Okay, stay safe, watch out for hitchhikers.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing that. Back to keeping people out, or you guys want me to stay close since you got giant slime ogre after you?
Might also be
might
better if you just go back to what you're doing. You can get back to us quick enough anyways.
I don't know how fast of an evac we're gonna need after dealing with Stront.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, if he stays here, then he's in danger of getting destroyed. Probably just have me off doing things.
Well, y'all's choice.
Looking over to Cass to see where she wants her husband.
Not on the. Not here.
You don't trust me with your husband near the goo monster?
No.
That hurts. That cuts deep.
I steal your boy.
Again. He has a history of doing
He
so.
goes back to that. Do I have a history?
Yes!
Matthew, let me. In real life, would I trust you around a goo monster?
What flavor is it?
I mean, as long
I
as
don't understand. Are they using real life against me like that?
If someone was going to get got by the goo monster, who do you think would get got by the goo?
Do you think I would choose to stay in the city? I am not a hero. I am not Bo.
Bo's not a
what if
hero.
More so than
Don't
someone
put
like me.
labels
He's
on
got
him.
skills. No, he
Don't
more
put
so than me.
labels on-
Like, more so than someone like me. He got skills. I got time to fucking go.
He's got a family.
What if it's not the type of goo monster that just eats you? What if it's the type of goo monster that converts you? Then you won't have any bones or anything to bother you. Just be a goo
I'll take my
monster.
bones
yourself.
bothering you. Fuck that. Think about your bones, Thad. Remember the bones. Anyways, do you guys have a hatch nearby?
it's okay, we'll still love Danny if he's a worm.
We cross-reference our new echo maps. And we go toward it.
That's pretty reasonable to like navigate and get there. Okay. Would somebody like to roll another d6 to see how your luck stands and holds?
At this point, I feel like the answer is no.
Who hasn't rolled one yet?
Oh, is it time to roll the d6?
Uh-huh.
Oh, fine.
Almost actually discovered something that happens last time, and you're not liking that it's not just an isolated event.
What?
A 1? Wait, did somebody say a 1? My brain just processed
I
that.
said 5.
Don't
I
Oh, you
said
said
5.
5?
Yes.
I thought somebody said a 1. I was like, oh god, who rolled a 1?
Wait, you said this is for the d6, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that's a 5.
Okay.
But a 1 could be good on a d6.
It could be.
At least it's not
Anyways,
7.
you guys are heading back through the tunnels. If you get a 7 on a d6, I don't think you're gonna like what happens. So you here,
What?
yeah, you
I
have
had
the
an 8
tunnels you
on
have
the
to
d6.
navigate through. I will say, you guys, the biggest thing you run into is you guys are walking and going through the tunnels. You have the maps to navigate, and you step on something, and up ahead, as you guys are walking, there's little traces of where things have been. You get closer to the geothermal plant that is mentioned where Strawn is. The stuff along the wall starts to get more prolific, and you notice it's kind of pulsing, and you have a feeling it's growing quick wherever it's been. He's either been moving very quickly, or he's been here longer than the previous set of mercs that he brought down here. Which, given, Murmur's been on this planet for 7 days, it's not impossible he's been here longer. You continue on down, and you start to walk and step into a room, and you step on one thing that splats a bit. And you notice something on the ceiling, and one of the groups starts to unfurl and look around, and it doesn't seem to have noticed you yet. But it is something, at least something up there. Like a... How to describe it?
Biocamera.
A what?
Biocamera.
Biocamera. Think of the best way to describe it. think of this devils I described earlier, the mutated Thorians. Pushed farther so it has an extra set of front limbs, and it has been pushed and mutated to be more on the like lower setting rather than running like a raptor. It crawls on all six steadily. It doesn't seem to have eyes left right at the moment as it is mutated, but it is on the ceiling moving. The scales are there and on it still, but they pulse and like raise up and go back down a little bit as it breathes. But like I said, it has not noticed you, it just noticed a slight sound in the area.
So it sounds like we stealth where we can and continue moving forward.
If you look under the floor, I will give you the fair here. There's a lot of stuff on the floor that might make noise. Is there anything you would like to do to help your odds? Things like the little flesh pockets and other stuff that are growing that might make noise underfoot.
Can I drain them to make them solid?
You have enough drain to do that the entire time we're going through?
Cantrip.
Oh, cantrip.
I will give it to you. That'll take a long time to do one little cantrip drain at a time.
Fair enough. You can do it just to some areas that are more squishy than others.
Now I have to ask if that makes noise.
We haven't had it make noise before.
We also haven't really had a thought or reason to think about it, considering you're firing in the middle of gunfire normally.
This is also true.
Going full on slurp.
I'll go for the moment it doesn't, though, yeah.
Just what Dylan said, it just makes like a straw sucking on ice. Slurping.
That'd be awful. Yeah, I will give it a chance to affect things, though. It could help lower the DC just a bit with you draining some of the more problematic zones.
This is a skill check thing, right?
It hasn't attacked yet. It does not seem to be able to see you. It seems to be relying on noise at the moment.
Okay. Can I use... I don't know. Roll stealth and just see if there's any particular areas where we could just find a good path. Because I know how to do it because stealth.
You can absolutely roll stealth. Like I said before, the DC currently is fairly high just because there's all kinds of stuff on the ground that could lead to it not being great.
He's currently working to go and get rid of that, though. Or she's currently working.
Parts of it, because otherwise getting the whole thing would take a long time.
But the thing is, we're trying to make a path, and I'm trying to help him to find the best path to make.
Okay, let me finish here for that. He's doing that. That is lowering the DC slightly. You can't just roll stealth again, though, to lower it for everybody else. When you roll stealth in this instance, it's you moving quietly.
That's not the thing that I asked at all, though. That's what trying to go and help him find the optimal path that'd be the least amount of noise, so it'd help him go and get the good. He's making a path that we can walk on with less amount of things. I'm asking if I can use roll stealth to be able to know where's the best path to take, because I know how to be stealthy or whatever. To help him try and choose a good path to go and make.
Sounds more like a perception.
Yeah, I was gonna say that'd be more perception than stealth, but I get what you're reading here.
Yeah, but I have a lot more stealth than I have perception, though.
And your stealth that comes from your physical ability to be stealthy yourself, not just the knowledge.
I tried to make an argument for it.
No, I understand, and I'm just giving you the answer for that one at the moment. So at best, for stealth, it would have to be with a different stat because you're not actually stealthing through.
So nothing then for that?
Sounds like an investigation.
I was gonna say that's kind of exactly what those skills are for, is betray.
Suck at both of those. I'm like, That's
The
what I'm saying.
DC
There's
might
nothing
not
for
be
that.
a million. It's okay. You can roll dice. If the thingy wakes up, then we just run. It's fine.
What's up?
Nothing yet.
The ceiling.
Really a weird mutated thing on the ceiling.
Actually, I know how I can use a
We got a
stealth roll
Bugasaur.
to make it easier. Can I use that stealth to go stealth forward to go and try and see if there's any particular things that might give us troubles as we go
Sure.
along?
You can scout, roll stealth.
What the fuck even so? 7. Okay, so 26.
Okay. Very stealth's ahead.
Do I see anything that would make the path be easier?
Looking around, I mean, as usual, there's stuff like you could possibly set off some things. Like I said, there's always pipes of like water and power running through most of these tunnels and areas. There's a handful of loose objects you could possibly grab and toss. There's an elevator in the next room over that you can start to see a little bit of.
I type a summary into group chat. Like E. Summary of things seen.
There's stuff all over the floor that Tanya's currently clearing out.
She's not clearing all of it out. Again, clarification.
She's
A
clearing
couple
a
of like worst points. Not a whole path either, just some of the worst points. Because it's technically what she's firing off is a single target small like area spell, like very small area spell.
From what we know, is it only in this room?
Hard to say. Shining the flashlights, I suppose, with Barry on the other side there. It continues down other hallways outside of this room, but at the it carries into the hallway some, and then like fins as it goes down for the moment.
Barry texted that to you. Good summary.
Are they along the walls?
The creature or the other stuff? Oh, the other stuff.
Things that would make noise.
Yes.
Okay. I was questioning the benefits of just flying across the room with some people. Or changing our gravity so we walk along the walls instead of on the floor.
Above
That's
table.
fair.
Man, that's a lot.
That's above tables.
Princess
yeah.
is physically too big to not squash things.
Yeah, that's why I was going to pick up Princess and then carry her that way. But if they're everywhere, it's kind of hard.
And they're all just the horrible goo monsters which we ran away from, right?
No.
They aren't? I thought that's what they got described.
No. I just have a mutated, like, Saurian devilish creature on the ceiling.
Oh, I
We got
thought it
dino
was just
bugs.
about goopy stuff.
Yeah, there's fleshy, goopy stuff growing on the things, but not like, not a goo monster.
We're in the
I
meat
got
cavern.
goo monster. Okay.
Yeah, we're in the meat
There's a
caverns.
lot less of a problem.
Yeah, it is not the big invincible goo monster guy.
Not Mr. X.
I say invincible, that's not fair. He's not invincible. He's just hard to kill.
Yeah, so's Mr. X.
Yeah, like I said, not invincible, just hard to kill. I never said that didn't apply to Mr. X.
That said, if we down him now, he'll just crouch and give us a rocket launcher. So it sounds like Barry scouted ahead. During his scouting ahead, outside of giving us the basics of a path, is there anything that he can interact with where he's at?
Like I said, there's always like throwing some stuff, doing all that. There is pipes and stuff along the wall you can do stuff with. There is the elevator farther and like in the down farther room for some stuff if you guys have anything tricky there.
Are you going all the way?
Having doors in these tunnels to like lock them down any, but they also that means they don't obstruct you for the most part.
Are you going all the way to the elevator?
Is the what?
I asked if he's going all the way to the elevator.
Okay.
Why not? Here's a not to.
Okay, if he gets there, is there anything that he can mess with? Or will this fit Princess? Is it just like the other elevator at the other place?
It's like the other elevator.
So in other words, we are for sure going to have a few rounds where a whole bunch of noise is going to happen once we get over there.
I want to clarify. Sorry, the elevator is there as an option. The direction you guys need to go isn't necessarily that elevator.
Okay.
Sorry, I realized afterward, after like what you were thinking about and how I said things, that you thought that elevator was the one you needed. That is just an elevator. It wasn't necessarily the one you guys were going for. It was just another source of noise or potentially sending something somewhere else to manage that you guys had an option for.
Well, then instead of sitting here and whatevering, we don't have a catch-all for helping our stealth. So I guess it's time we just make our stealth and see what happens.
I thought we were doing rolls to make the stealth option better.
We've been trying to. We seem to be at an impasse.
And we got about 15 minutes left.
So roll dice, Matt?
Alright. You can roll dice, yeah.
Okay. Mayhaps the power of group check will help.
What's the next list group check? Wait, what was yours? I think I did not catch you saying it yet.
I hadn't said it yet. I was waiting for more people to get theirs in.
Oh, okay. Well, you said that. I thought I just missed it somehow. I was like, oh shit.
No, I'm just not expecting great things from Poison Crystal and the Thresher.
Does Barry need to re-roll, or is he's already over there? So it just it's good.
Very fine for the moment. I'll use yours.
Can I guidance myself?
Yeah.
Okay, I got it myself as well.
Yeah, that's how it works.
I keep forgetting about guidance until someone else mentions it. Mostly because I don't cast any spells, no matter what type of character I have.
Typically a spellcaster.
And I still forget I can cast spells.
Thaddeus, as someone who has played multiple, I think you need to play a paladin.
I need to at least play a fighter.
No.
I haven't played fighter yet.
Thaddeus. As a paladin, you get mites, which means you get to hit something and then spend those spell slots, and then they fucking die.
That gives you a use for spell slots.
What's crystal?
What do you mean what's crystal?
Monk / Elrigger.
Okay.
Ogre / artificer.
Okay. I was like,
Not
is
with
she
the
not
smart.
already part?
Your thing's
Yeah, I
coming
have
out
spells
again.
I can cast, but I don't cast any of the spells.
Oh.
I didn't know they had an artificer level.
Now,
You.
My stealth roll was a 28.
congratulations.
20. That's crazy, dude.
18 total.
Okay.
My disadvantage stealth roll is a 18 total,
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
Are we all rolling?
Yeah, it's everybody.
Is everyone disadvantaged?
No,
No.
it's Crystal.
I'm poisoned.
Just
So
That's crystal.
everything I do.
She didn't are throwing, you're just saying the consequence.
What are we rolling?
Stealth?
28.
Hey.
Okay.
Let's go, B. 27.
Okay. As you guys start to carefully make your way across the floor. The two 18s, I believe, were Tanya and Crystal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys start making your way across the floor, slowly but surely trying to use those little paths, little anything you can do to avoid, or if you catch something, it's like the minutest things. You guys are moving. Both of you manage to just barely clip something, and its head, as it is crawling around the ceiling, snaps towards you guys. It's not immediately pouncing, it's not immediately sure of where you are, but it is now actively starting to prowl across the ceiling towards your areas. So it has not found you, but it is hunting for you. Does that make sense?
Yes.
You guys do have a moment to do something to try and help your chances of not getting caught.
Is it just like a giant eye in the ceiling that's looking at us in this direction?
No.
Or
Dog raptor.
you said it's
As I said
not
before, it's like I said before, it was a similar creature to like one of the mutated stories that look more like the devils as they called them, but it kept pushed farther into a mutation where it had a second set of like front arms that and the back legs have mutated down, so it's more like crawling on all six across the ceiling. And whatever happens to its mutations, it seemed to have blinded it. Its scales rise and fall as it breathes rather than just staying flat. And the equation to the roof.
Gesture towards Crystal to throw something and like point like the other way from us.
Crystal bedecked in 1,500 buzz axes, but what can I throw?
What can I throw? I'm not throwing my buzz axes. That's no. Do I have anything that's useless?
Buzz action.
Yes. I still have one of the no. I still have one of the bee barbs I can throw.
The what?
Earlier on we found some corrosive barbs in something. I have 2 of those.
Sure, that's perfectly aerodynamic.
It's a needle. It is very aerodynamic. So I can throw one across the room. Away from all of us.
You just impale some other poor thing and wake it up and just go, roar!
You just
That'd be excellent.
You yeet the needle thing. It clatters it off one of the airs, and it lets out a screech before speeding off across, like blitzing across the ceiling and dropping down and smashing into it like in a pounce rapidly to where the needle is. The 2 of you that failed now have another chance at the stealth check.
Guidance, be with me.
During this
Thank
time,
you,
have everyone
Thank you,
else
Adam.
gotten further?
What did you say, Thad?
Has everyone else gotten significantly further along?
Yeah, the rest of the people that passed can easily be past the area and starting to move out of it.
Can I just grab Tanya and fly us to the end?
Yes.
I'm just gonna grab Tanya and fly us to the end.
There you go.
I made.
And it's busy on there, and you guys are out of this particular like nestula of things happening.
Probably a good spot to call it.
That's what I was looking at. I was like, as you guys are setting off to continue down deeper into these tunnels, you're not quite there yet, so a few more things could occur, but we don't have long. So I think I'd like to, between events and stuff happening, call it here for the night. We'll pick up next time, maybe finish exploring these little tunnels down below. Excuse me.
How exciting.
Counter argument. We're not exploring. We're trying to get through.
True.
Very
There's just
different.
stuff in the way.
But okay, is there anything for closing?
Hey guys, remember, as they found out today, sometimes the enemy is just something to run from. Or trick.
I had another thing to possibly shove it. Had another thing to possibly shove it down the elevator shaft, but it's also a strength throw.
Save it for
Strike
when
save.
we're in the lava room.
This just became Resident Evil. We have a
I
regenerator.
did not realize it until you guys started making the joke, but I mean, it is a mutating mutagen kind of thing. Resident Evil does kind of hit up the classics.
It's literally Mr. X, but wet.
That's the regenerator.
Yeah.
I've got a parry blade if that helps.
You are Leon Kennedy.
Yeah, you can be Mr. X, but like you said, it's all old goopy. So I think of the generators.
Those die if you shoot them enough, though.
You gotta shoot the
This thing
parasite.
would die if you shot it enough.
Same thing with Mr. X.
No,
I was
you
tempted.
you gotta wait for his
300
boss fight.
something damage to it.
I was tempted to have Spirit Shroud up and stop its regeneration, but I don't want to. It's one of those things.
Here's
it's
the
like,
problem. That means you gotta get in its grippy range.
It also looks like a thing of every time a melee attack, it's gonna have a splash effect, and that's gonna be like 4 or 5 splash effects around, and that adds up a lot.
But
You find it
alrighty.
funny that in this gun-based game, half of your players are melee fighters.
That comment has been made several times.
I know. I just feel like we make another comment on it.
Trust me, I'm well aware. I just looked at that and went, alright, there goes all of my cool guns I'm tossing out the window for as many times as I was gonna put them in.
Meanwhile, I'm just sitting there like, man, it'd be nice if I got a cool gun.
I've been trying to give you guys cool guns. You keep running from the enemies.
Hey guys, let's play Borderlands 2 together. Loads into a 4-player lobby. 3 of the players are Krieg.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, one of us is gonna have to change. Alright, unzip me.
Who the fuck said that? I want to roll with 3 Kriegs. Let's go. You're just gonna hear them move constantly.
Never gonna stop.
Yeah,
You
just
should
about
have
to
changed
get
to
my
4
ass.
Kriegs.
You know, my only issue with playing Krieg was I hit myself in
You
the
won
face
my ass.
way too often.
You what?
Hit myself in the face way too often.
That skill is questionable. I don't take it a lot of times. Like, I know a lot of people say statistically it is good, and for some people the luck lands there. I just didn't take it because it wasn't worth it for that same reason. And my gameplay improved dramatically.
Because luck.
Luck
If
is
you
good
have
for
good
that.
luck, it's amazing. But I don't.
But okie dokie. Till next time, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Swah.